Huh? Good morning.
Get used to them.
Are you awake?
I'm responding, so I hope.
Needles?
Yes.
Can I come in?
I actually got up a little bit before you for once. This is crazy.
How are you doing?
Well, it's hot and my body's not taking it too nicely.
So handsome.
Yeah, I'm not doing much better on that front, Ivor.
About the scarf today, it's a little muggy out. That doesn't bother me, but it does. It feels.
I'm fine in here, but I really don't want to go outside. But I know I have to.
You look really good.
You know, we all got to.
You sure?
Your legs aren't as big. Yeah. Yeah.
They were big.
Oh, he's got our little son.
They were big.
Hmm?
Oh, hey, look at that. Matchy matchy.
Oh,
Cute.
yeah.
What? Matchy matchy? New stuff?
New threads.
What am I hearing?
I don't
I'm
know.
hearing
Are you hearing like weird chatter? Really quietly?
like some.
No?
I
heard it earlier.
Oh no! I think.
Oh,
I think it's the person who was doing that before.
that looks pretty.
Oh, thanks.
I like it.
Oh my god! Someone needs to tell him.
Who?
Who's what? I don't hear anything.
You don't hear that, like, someone left the radio on? Someone needs to tell him, and I don't want to. I'm gonna throw up.
Where is he? Where is he?
He's not here. He needs to.
Where?
He's got a radio.
Oh my
right now.
goodness.
He's in.
Oh my god!
Someone say something.
Oh my god!
Someone say something.
seven mute him. Hang on, no, someone can seven mute him. Hang on.
I mean, did they just leave the radio on in the room? Just go,
Yeah, basically.
just go turn it off.
This is going off. Oh.
It's so funny. How do you do that twice?
It's really funny.
Thank goodness he doesn't want to have a conversation after the fact. He's just got duct tape over his mouth. Anyway,
That's fine.
Here we go. Yippee.
Did something happen?
have you read the Chronicle yet?
No.
Should we?
Hold on.
Don't jump. You'll break the stone and have to pay for it.
That's fine.
Also,
So,
wardens, as a rule, can't really jump that far down without accruing damage. You might be fine now, but your knees may not like you later.
aye, ma'am.
Bones get crunchy.
There's a lot in here, but along and short, the thing that gets me a little heated. Edmund said something about having some mass forge and that they're intending to make a new city.
How?
With what money?
With
part
what
of
money?
Maxim. Edmund
I
has
just
at
don't-
least as much money as Reinhold does.
And where exactly
who's
are they
gonna-
going to get a engine to run the city?
It says here that
Apparently-
they seem to think that they can make one, but the amount of mana it takes to move a city is exorbitant. They'd move us back at least a year, maybe 2, maybe 3, if they don't kill it outright.
That just feels like an effort that's doomed to fail from the start. And if it
You think?
doesn't, that would be
somewhere else.
worse, actually.
Edmund thinks it can make a new Magus engine.
And a whole new city to
And a
go
new
with
city.
it.
With what people? With what resources?
Who's gonna be willing to go along with that?
Who's going to live in it? Okgrad was dying.
Yeah, that was.
None of the cities are so overcrowded that they could just split off new people.
And where would what land would they be raising for
The
it?
same dossier as everybody
That's
else.
what I'm saying.
Because all that land that they could raise is dead.
Are they?
Feels like a fool's errand.
If they can do this, why don't they just take that new Magus engine and put it in Okgrad? Because Okgrad
Put it in something
was
that already has a.
pristine.
Exactly. Put it in something that already technically exists. Instead of trying to. I feel like it's just a fucking flex at the end of the day. Like, I feel like they're just trying to say, oh, well, we did it, though.
They're gonna get
Like,
killed.
Maybe they have some sort of kind of inferiority complex.
They're gonna get killed.
Is there like some kind of there's some kind of like inferiority complex with some of the other cities because of the whole peace agreement thing. They're like, oh no, we gotta stick out.
Because they kept this from Wardens and they kept this from Douglas.
What was that, Verona?
Gotta test the peace treaty nice and early. Oh, she's already awake, don't worry. Hi.
So y'all are talking about the,
Chronicle, yeah.
yeah.
I wish I had
Whole ass forge is...
I wish I had a air core, a water core, an ice core. Why'd I pick light? I can't do anything about this. I'm miserable.
Well,
This isn't helping. I'm sorry. I need to walk away from this.
yeah, no, I was about to turn it on, so don't worry.
Okay, well, even just looking at it makes me feel hot.
Oh, don't worry.
If you want to come on up by the bookstore, you can.
It gets hotter.
The Caravan bookstore is air conditioned.
Okay. I don't know how you could stand working on that with the heat being how it was this week.
Well, last week I was doing a lot more just cleaning. I mean, now I gotta bite the bullet of actually doing some work. So,
Don't
That's
pass
my
out from the
grave to pay.
heat.
I lived in Fortis for a good 10 years or so. I can manage.
I'm sure even Fortis knows how to air condition, though.
You'd be surprised down the lower areas. The amount of times that the AC would fucking break just because of their bad, you know, upkeep of things and more focus on work.
Got it. Okay. Do good, I guess.
You get yourself something cool. And hey, just remember,
Huh?
not all problems can be solved by a single person.
Okay.
One degree.
Good morning.
What am I... Oh, that's what I'm hearing.
You used the wrench to beat him over the head, right?
Oh, maybe. Just maybe.
Yep.
Right now, let's see.
Morning.
I pass.
Oh. You ready to actually do presentations today?
I was ready last week, don't worry. I had more time
I'm sure
to
you were.
think about my words and hopefully not forget them because I just feel with the heat. Please tell me it's at
There's a
least cold
certain
inside
something.
the building.
Well, it's a swamp cooler, but it's not gonna be perfect when it gets real hot.
It's something at least.
And this time, if a certain something awakens, I'm putting it in a blender.
Okay. Just get everybody into the room and then lock the door so they have to finish the meeting.
Yes.
So why did you line you up directly with the to see how good your bearings are? But you're actually lined directly up with the door, so all you have to do is go straight. And it's because we're friends.
How do you expect me to walk into a straight line when you just spun me in a fucking circle?
Why are you manhandling Horo? What did he do?
Spun his homie like that.
I didn't even do anything.
Well, first off, it's what Horo did to me.
What did I do to you?
You just touched me all over.
You walked into me. I can't identify people without at least like.
I stepped out of your way and walked into me.
Come back.
Nuh-uh.
Well, damn.
I doubt you would do such a thing anyway. When do you want me to start walking?
Not yet.
Okay.
Come on now, are you just trying
You
to
don't
sabotage him?
you don't love my whimsy. Hi, Horo.
I love your whimsy. Your whimsy is delightful. It's very funny.
You sound just like Kavanaugh did.
That's a good thing, right?
Kind of.
Yeah, he's lamenting the fact that his boyfriend's gone.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I
hope
got
you're
you.
okay in this very hot weather.
I'm not. I'm dying.
Me too. I'm wearing a mask.
I didn't realize that. I've never paid attention to it any of my life, but I realized that I like heat in brief bursts, but when it's really hot, I feel all gross and bleh. And it's,
Yeah.
then I learned that Mira struggles because
Christ.
she doesn't have the ability to sweat, and I think I probably have most of that too, but I can do a little bit, but like, I'm still really hot, and it's so...
Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I'm terribly sorry to hear that.
Yeah, and I wish I had, like, an air core, or an ice core, or a water core, something that could, like, cool me down, or something,
Maybe you
but...
could get someone with one of those cores to cool you down instead, since you don't have one yourself.
Yeah, just have them blast me like one of their Magia beasts.
I don't think that would be a healthy idea, but I like the energy you're putting into it.
Freeze me solid!
Please don't ask people to freeze you just because you want to cool down. That's not healthy.
See if my
I don't want healthy, I want satisfaction.
Yeah, but you're gonna get frozen. It's gonna like hurt you or something.
That's a later Lunali problem. Right now I have present Lunali problems, which are me being really hot. Bijou, you have ice magic, right? Can you like just like make me really cold? You're so sweet. Thank you. You're the best. That's much better. That will last me for like 2 minutes. To be fair, Dickory is pretty agreeable most of the time. The problem is that she and Lunali often have opposing stances on certain topics, and they can be very opinionated to the point of being, and they're also extremely blunt with how they present said opinions. So it tends to work out that they kind of butt heads a lot, but it's not like it's not like they're. Bird. Hi, bird. I wonder if the birds struggle to eat too.
You do notice the bird is doing something like panting. It's called gular fluttering, if you know what it is.
Oddly enough, I actually do. This is the weirdest trivia that I know.
Lunali, what's up with the raven?
Bird's hot.
There is a small seed pile.
They got fed by, I think, shrubbins, but I think they're really hot and they probably could use some water. I will go see if they have some that I can get a little cup and give the birds water.
Back with your friend.
Ah,
I mean, I'm out. My shift's not done yet.
I know. I was making a humble joke.
Payment I'm sure counter.
Thank you very much. Please enjoy.
do you have cold drinks today? I would like tea, but tea is usually hot.
Oh, we have
you
a
ever
mix of
heard
iced tea today.
Iced tea.
Honestly, I've never had it iced before, but that sounds amazing.
Yeah, we have strawberry
Douglas
iced tea, peach
is
iced
quite
tea.
famous for being 1 cc and 99.99.
99.99.
99.
Somehow they cut 0.1 off of a single cc.
That's... I don't know how that works, but that makes sense. Could I get a bit of that? And also, like, a little tiny cup of water. There's a bird outside and it looks like it's overheating and I feel bad for it.
Understood. That will be... We actually do not have the Douglas iced tea. We only have strawberry and peach. Which do you prefer?
Peach.
Then your total will be 1 cc. If you can grab the cup of water, please.
Of course.
By the way, we have a brand new macaron flavor today.
Oh, what is the color?
It's teal.
It's teal flavored. Would you like to try it?
Teal flavored? What does teal flavored mean?
I would love to try it.
It's teal flavored.
I would like to taste
It's
teal.
always a surprise with you people. Bets on
I taste that
toothpaste.
today. You should definitely try.
Don't worry, there's no way to I like all of it.
Good morning.
Give me a roll of
I'm actually gonna grab a big order. Me and Uriel, the team that
Let
was on the
me
Wasteland job just
check real
returned. We're
quick.
gonna grab a big order for them. So I can get
9.
some, yeah, just I don't know, some croissant
100%.
sandwiches, like 10 of them, and like some coffees
We
and things.
also have a brand
Wow.
new recipe today. It is
I'm
our
getting a
new
bulk order. I'm not doing like single little things right now.
Honey bun. I actually prepared.
Based off the authentic Douglas
gift from me.
recipe.
I'm just gonna,
Have you ever heard of how do you describe something that's like
Understood.
the cold equivalent of spicy?
I fucking knew it.
No, it's stronger than that. Ah! Actually, this is making me
Bad flavor.
this is making me feel cold right now. Thank you.
Your toothpaste. Okay.
I based it off of
I feel cold.
a substance that they use at dentists.
Not quite on shift yet, but do you need something?
Indeed, I
Oh.
recommend you try and stick to shade or indoors.
I got the I got iced tea, but I also brought water for the bird, but the bird is gone.
Oh, the little leaf person came through and gave them some water out of a watering can.
Oh. I guess I will keep this in case I find another bird. Because I know I've seen several.
Just let me know if you need water.
Try not to overheat. Remember to stay hydrated, and, well, the sweater probably doesn't help either.
Oh yeah, but I can't well, I mean, I guess I could. I don't know. I think it would be a bit strange if I was just wearing, you know.
I think people would probably stare because they're like,
You have stuff on under that.
she does.
I do. And besides, I can stay cool. I have a water core for a reason.
I have a light core. It does not do anything for the...
Fucking hot.
It does not do anything for the heat, which is unfortunate.
Just let me know. Water.
Yeah. I just have to find reasons to go into buildings a lot.
Good morning.
The bird? Where is the bird? I must find a bird. There it is. Oh. Bird, no, I have water for you. Darn.
I'm getting these to the people who just came back from the mission. Marcus, did you read the news? No. Alright. When you're done, read the news.
You should read the news, you will be so upset.
And then come back to me.
What are you gonna do wrong? Am I gonna get infected or something?
No. Okay. Your arm's gonna feel heavy though, okay? That's about it.
Bailey Star, we're going back into the...
Hi, bird, I brought you water. I don't have a name for you, but you will be bird. I don't think they can understand me. I don't speak bird. Darn. I didn't think this far. Oh well. Have you seen Dusk around this morning?
No, I haven't.
Okay. I need to try to find them some point. Maybe I'll go this way. He could be at the Yeah.
His observatory.
That was what I was going towards. They got a new macaron at the bakery. It is teal flavor. It's cold spicy. I don't know how to describe it. It's just...
Mint?
Yeah, but like... not. Like it was like the feeling of mint, but without the flavor of mint. So it's just cold spicy. But it actually kind of was like oddly cooling in its own regard, so I mean, I'll take it. Just, it's a very big bite of whatever it was, all at once. If I wasn't fully dressed in my attire, I'd be so tempted to just jump into the bay right now. Except,
The worst idea.
except I don't know. It might just be uncomfortably hot in the water too.
The point is to let the water evaporate. That's how you cool things.
Oh.
Though it's probably going to be a bit cooler in the water, regardless.
True.
Water tends to be quite good at dissipating heat.
Hmm. He does not appear to be in. He is roaming. I probably missed him.
Or perhaps he's busy somewhere else. Who knows?
That too. Whatever it is, I hope they fix it soon. Oh. Never mind, I just beat him here.
Oh.
I guess that works out.
Ladies.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
I actually just was in there looking to see if you were there, but you weren't.
I am headed there as well. Do you need me for something?
I wanted to see if you had a chance to look over the notes that I had dropped off, if there was any input on them.
Sure. Feel free to wait out in the harbor here.
Okay.
If you mind.
I will do my best to. Okay. Hi, Bliss.
Hello.
Ciao.
Okay, let's see. Where's the most... Well, this has a little bit of cover from the dome lights. This'll work. I've been getting input from both him and Valdris on the last little bit of what I'm trying to put onto my core. I think I'm almost there, but I want to see if they had a adjustment to the approach, because I'm having to... I couldn't use anything that pre-existed. I've been trying to make something that hasn't existed before. Rune-wise, that is. But if it works the way I'm hoping it will, it'll be hopefully helpful for people. Have you thought about that yourself? What last bit you put onto your core?
A little bit. Mostly mobility, but... the others are telling me that they're wanting powerful spells, good at eliminating targets.
Right now you have the different shot styles, the cloaking and the little water barrier, right?
Yes. Truth be told, as much as I was proud of how that spell turned out, water barrier hasn't proven to be quite useful yet.
I mean, there's nothing stopping you from redoing the encoding to change how that spell works or replace it entirely. It doesn't have to be set in stone if you want to shift it to something more useful.
I'm well aware. It's just troublesome to have to do in the first place. And even then, what would I replace it with? Something more useful? But what would that be?
I mean, you said it yourself, something that could give you more mobility, and then you'd still have the room for something that takes out bunches of magic beasts in one go. So you get a little bit of utility and a little bit of boom, or something like that.
With her, well, I'm not even sure what sort of core it was. Whatever it was that this Uzume was able to do with that core of hers, allow her to have such an impressive level of mobility.
I don't know. Based off how some of their stuff had looked before, it looked like a dark core, but I don't know what kind of spell would utilize that kind of magic to do it.
I'm not sure. Hickory and Dickory mentioned them believing she had some sort of unusual core. Something they didn't recognize as one of the primary, what you call, primary elements.
I see.
To be quite honest, I wouldn't be surprised if she had more than one.
I mean, if that's the case, then it could be all sorts of things, because at least from the ones that we've been exposed to or even just heard about in writing or stories, the amount of things that can take form like that are a lot more expansive than I thought there would be. That said, looking at something like that from the lens of water, I mean, the first immediate thought is applying similar principles to sort of compression stuff that you do for the shots, but aimed in such a way that it's behind you as a propulsive force.
I'd consider this, though if I had to be entirely honest, I'd prefer to keep a certain level of quietness about it. A giant blast of water isn't going to be as effective in doing this. Though something like that would allow for mid-air adjustments.
The other thing that could... I don't know exactly how it would take form, but similar, like, you manipulating the water to give you a bit of a push, but something that manipulates surface tension in such a way that you don't pass through it and you can use it as a point to launch off of.
Sorry. It's a bit warm right now, so I'm kind of melting, but do you know that principle with water where it sticks to things? Surface tension.
Yeah, that's what I just was referring to.
Not necessarily using it in that sort of way, but rather using it for a dual-fold purpose. One, using it to pull myself along faster than my arms and legs could carry me. But also, imagine sticking to something, like a water droplet would.
Like putting a layer of water across you such that you could, like, stick to things to, like, maneuver and climb and all that such.
Climbing a sheer surface. Or something that's completely smooth.
Considering how many things like that end up being out in the wastes, that would be really helpful.
The only trouble I would still run into would be how to break my fall, you know?
Yeah, considering if you like fall into water wrong, it just feels like you're hitting hard surface. I jumped into the pool once and I hit it kind of flat and it just felt like a big slap to the face. Then again, if you have something that's if you're able to manipulate surface tension, you could also break that surface tension and then still use something to catch your fall, for lack of a better word.
I suppose.
Something to think about. I haven't really given a whole lot of thought to the nature of water spells too much since I've never had to encode one for myself.
But at the very least, you can see why this is something that I've struggled to come up with a consistent answer for.
Yeah. I was kind of stuck for a while too in terms of what I even wanted to try, but I ended up just kind of airing that feeling to Judas a bit, and the ideas that he provided at the time actually gave me a bit of a nudge to try something a bit out there, I guess. I know they don't use water particularly, but could always see if you catch Valdris sometimes. I mean, he's a gunner also. He might be able to help translate the idea that you're looking for into something that would work for the way that you do things.
Well, to be quite honest, Valdris isn't exactly the most sneaky man when it comes to his style of combat.
I mean, that's his approach to things, but that doesn't mean that he hasn't engaged with people who have that sort of thing. I mean, after all, from the looks of it, he talked quite a bit with Uzume, so probably at least a little bit familiar with how they operate. Perhaps some insight could be gotten from just the people he's worked with.
I suppose you have a point there, yes.
And I mean, he doesn't necessarily have support, or at least I don't think one of his cores is support oriented. Maybe I'm wrong, but he helped give a lot of the nudge for the thing I'm working on. A lot of my current state of it, and it's pretty much almost there to start trying to, well, do something with it. It either works, or I'm gonna flashbang myself. Not sure which one's gonna happen yet, but there's gonna be a lot of mana involved. I just actually kind of hope it works, because if it did, it would be really helpful for a lot of people, I think. And me, but I wanted to try to do something that could help as many people as I could in more ways than just healing them.
I'm sure whatever your final spell looks or comes out to be like, I'm sure it will be quite useful.
It's a weird one, but I'm sure it'll have its uses. That water is looking more and more appealing by the second. But I can't. I must resist.
I suppose.
It could
be a great opportunity, though.
Hmm?
I don't know. I can't come up with a good justification for why you should.
I mean, if it just occurred to me.
Melting a little bit.
No, it just occurred to me that it doesn't necessarily have to be. I don't have to like get all the way. If I just even dip my feet into it, maybe that'll help a little bit, because then there'll at least be an avenue for heat to escape. Oh, my legs are stiff. Just kind of just climb down, just dip it in for a little bit. I don't want to actually click on the ladder toggle. This is actually kind of helping a little bit. Finally, I think they're gonna try to do that one little kind of like research sharing meeting that they were trying to do last week, but it got derailed by
As I was saying last night.
Yeah, the one that got derailed a little by them waking up. Yeah.
Yeah. I believe he does intend to.
That's probably gonna be here in a little bit if it's around the time that they were aiming for last time. Though if they come out in a little bit, I might be a little bit late to that, but I know a lot of what people are kind of doing right now, and I also imagine it's not going to start perfectly on time. They usually don't when it's meetings.
This does feel better though. Feels nice.
It was at least one of my better ideas for once. Without taking it to the extreme of jumping all the way into the water,
What
because
do you mean by once?
well, I mean, the original idea was jumping all the way into the water and then I'd be in soaking wet clothes, and yes, I'd be cooled down a little bit, but I'd also be
It would dry
wet.
quick enough. Though
It-
it could potentially ruin your dress, so I see.
A little bit,
It
yeah.
seems like a good idea though.
It would have been. It would have
Oh,
been.
man.
Oh yeah, 'cause. Hmm. Yeah. Though, I know later there were some, I believe some of the others wanted to do a little kind of party in the community center's pool area. So, that'll be a more preferable time for it. Also, it's indoors, which helps.
Agreed. Lunali. Hey. 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 Lunali. Hey. Careful. You were leaning forward pretty far. Didn't want you falling forward and falling into the water.
Yeah, the sleepies have been more frequent lately because of how hot it is, making me even more tired than I already am.
Yeah, well, you and me both.
I hear loud voice. Oh, it is Marcus. The loudest and boyest.
Yeah, could say that again.
I didn't stick around to hear how much he was probably going to yell about what was in the Chronicle, because it was more stuff of...
Oh?
So...
Was there something in the news? I haven't read anything in a couple days.
There's a number of things, but one of them is... Edmund believes it has the means to, make an entirely new city. Engine, shield, and all. And they apparently have had access to or made a like a mass forge, like kind of like the ones in Fortis and Douglas, except maybe not as big, but they were hiding its existence from people like the ICC and Fortis especially is kind of a little pissy about it.
That's fair, I suppose, yeah.
But even, like, aside from
Kind
the
of a
whole
big deal.
forge thing, after the sort of stuff they told us at the Nova meetings, I don't think, even if they could, there's no reasonably good reason to make a new city. We can barely take care of the ones we have.
I think I'd agree. Seems reckless given everything we know.
It's like, where are they raising the land for it? Who would even live on it? Who would even work on it? There's too many problems with that, and yet, knowing how stubborn people get, I feel like they're going to just push forward with it anyways.
Unfortunately, I think you might be right on the latter.
And unrelated to that, apparently there's been a pretty big rise in rogue wardens and proto-arms users, so people like that one creepy guy from last week may be getting more common out there.
Unfortunately, yes, but
I don't like having to second guess anybody I meet if they aren't someone I recognize.
it's dangerous, that's for certain, to have so much uncertainty out in the public. Not certain what they want to do about it, though. You know what I would do. But regardless.
If they do call for that research meeting and he hasn't come back out yet, I'm gonna probably wait there, but if people ask or something like where I'm at, if you could like let them know that I'm gonna be on my way. Just so that... And if there's anything important that I missed from the start of it. That is, if you're going at all. I wasn't sure if it was something you were interested in.
I'm pretty sure Paz would be disappointed if I didn't attend.
Probably same for me, but I just want to know, like, I'm not skipping out on it. I just know he tends to get a little bit busier towards the evenings, so I don't want to miss an opportunity to, check in with them. And speaking of, that's probably what it is, because that's from the Institute.
Probably.
If those of you that belong to the newly founded resurgence, would be greatly appreciated.
The heat's getting so bad it's even affecting the intercom.
Please make your way there for a meeting. Thank you.
That or our ears are melting.
Nope, feels pretty intact to me. Or I've perfected the art of existing in half liquid, half solid. I feel like that'd be very inconvenient more than anything, though.
I think I'd have to agree. I suppose.
I'll be fine on my own for a bit, but I will move away from the water just in case I doze off again.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
And speaking of, it looks like there's the window of opportunity anyways.
Probably, yes. Bliss is a part of the, research group.
Yeah. So if you are gonna head up that way, if you could just pass along that I'll, be there soonish. I just had to quickly check stuff.
I can let the others know.
Apologies that I had to make you wait so long to talk with him. It was a very long overdue conversation.
No, it's okay. I have a feeling I know vaguely what the idea might have been about, given how things have been going lately.
Probably. And also a package that was delivered to the both of us that we had to take a look at.
Oh. Well, I hope that all went well, at least.
It did. I feel marginally better.
That's good. I assume he's probably just waiting for me to come back in there. I don't want to keep him too long since I also need to get then running from there and go up there so I don't miss too much of the meeting.
I say just give him about 30 seconds more. One of the items that he was gifted in the package has significant meaning to him. So, just start walking over, but at a leisurely pace.
Don't worry, leisurely is basically everything I do.
See you at the meeting.
Okay. no longer have to be leisurely.
Lunali, apologies. It turned into quite the
No, I
conversation.
got a brief explanation. Nothing specific, but I didn't want to keep you too long since I know you're probably busy, and also I know I probably don't want to miss too much of that up there, but I know you tend to have more people vying for your attention in the evenings, so I didn't want to miss the window.
Fair enough. Shall we be quick then, so you can make that research meeting?
Yes, please.
You wanted to combine some interesting ruins.
Yeah. Though, ultimately, a lot of the ideas of how to try to chain them together, I've had to scrap it a little bit after getting told it would probably be more likely to even have a chance of success if I just made something entirely brand new, but that's a bit of a roadblock in itself, because it's how do you make something that's never been made before, other than just make it and hope it works?
Welcome to Spellcraft, Miss Lunali. Trial and error.
Yeah.
The important part is safety. Doing it with the safest of ruins first, practicing, seeing if it works or not. Going full hog and attempting more complex ruins will result in failure and sometimes calamity. Sounds like you are going about the careful route, which is good. Making rough drafts here and there.
Yeah.
Have you practiced any of your combinations? Physically?
A little bit, but since it doesn't have the end result, it gets the first part done, but I feel like there's a little nudge that I'm missing, so I just usually end up using up a decent bit of mana and then putting myself to sleep over and over.
Do you have your notes with you, perchance?
Yeah, I usually keep the little book with me.
I'll give it a gander.
I've started trying to incorporate the ideas behind kind of where the spell that I turned into one that's has the sub-spell embedded in it, kind of using that as an intermediary to understand the structure of a rune, but I'm still not fully sure what parts of a rune dictate the message, I guess is the best way to put it.
The tricky part with combining ruins is synergizing them, making sure the core and the properties remain the same, but also fluently combining it with the lettering of the other ruin. You've done well so far. You have the right idea.
The intent is really clear in my mind. I just don't know how to write it in magic.
What is your end goal with these ruins?
So, to explain it in a way that might make a bit more sense if I do it up front, my family has always held a bit of a belief in it when it came to the nature of the dreams that run in the family a lot. That the reason that they exist is because, to us, Eden, the world, has a memory. And if there is a memory, then I thought, what if that could be read? Because I know when I tried to find out ways to control visions of the future, that's really hard to do because it's not usually certain, unless you believe in things like fate. But what's now, what has already happened, that's definite. That's unchanging. So I'm trying to find a way to use what I'm already pre-inclined to do to read those things. in hopes that it can help us understand things that we don't have the obvious roads to finding.
A spell to assist you with understanding your visions?
Not necessarily to basically tap into the knowledge of the world. Because whether or not it's actually what it truly is, I'd like to believe that everything that has ever happened of significance probably has left a mark somewhere. With the right intent, maybe it can be brought out.
It's quite the broad term, understanding the world.
I mean, it wouldn't be it would be something guided by intent of specificity at the time, but having the capability to define it in the moment by what one is thinking about when casting it.
Such a spell might even reach grand levels. Very powerful to generalize such a thing. The more simple the intent, the easier it will be to think of ruins to combine. For instance, I can give you an analyzed ruin and combine that with the cognitive. So happens that Luca came to me with a similar want. Ruin and spell to understand an item of magical properties. Obviously, it might not work on everything. A magical item might be too complex to understand with such a basic spell in ruin. But
the main reason I thought it could possibly even make it work is because there's at least a bit of a, lack of a better word, baseline framework to that no one else around me has. And I know it can see backwards too. I've seen the past before. Valdris confirmed as such.
Very prophetic. And seer-like. It is said that in ancient times, before the Calamity, there were such people. Mages, they were called. Wizards. Sorcerers. People that had innate talent to see the future, see the past through visions. They didn't need cores even back then. The mana was so rich and abundant. Which is our trouble here. We have to use cores and foci to wield such magic. Attempting to look into the past or to the future is quite difficult these days. Those who have attempted it that I've read about have become mad trying to do so. Blinded themselves permanently. This is dangerous research. To prod your innate talent, Lunali.
That was why the intent wasn't to be awake for it, but to effectively guide what the dream may be about. And since the dreams that I've had are not of things that I myself know, if I can at least induce them sleep properly, if it can have guided thought during it, it might encourage the right thing to come out without, in worst case, I just get proper rest for once. though the mana expenditure will probably still kick in, but that was the idea. The parts in there about sort of a failsafe that if it doesn't feel like it's working, the mana would just kind of trigger an impulse to fall asleep for a time. And then dissipate through myself.
This twirl there is dangerous. I would get rid of that. In place, though, use this horizontal line. Then twirl into a cognitive ruin of my own make. I made this when I was 24 back in the day. It's come into quite good use. It helps me, and can help possibly you, with deciphering magical things. Combine this and see where we go from there. But again, trying to cast this, I would take great caution.
I'll be careful. I'll make sure there's
like you.
I'll make sure there's company at least, so if something happens, I'm not by myself.
It's not presence I worry about. It's brain death, Lunali. Visions that might overload you, make you insane.
I mean, those happen without my input, regardless if I want them or not.
Trying to force such subconscious powers, though, it makes me nervous. Start small like this, like you've been doing, and see if you can get any leeway.
Okay.
And if there is promise and progress, then we will pick it up a notch.
Okay. I think this might be the last piece that I need to get something akin to the idea working. I just need a focus. Subject focus, that is, not focus. I have a focus.
I too would start small with that. Something complex. Don't seek to see into 20 years or now. It would be quite dire. And concerning if you see nothing.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that... I don't intend to try to ever use this to look forward. If it happens, that's on its own. That wasn't the intent of it.
Very well.
I can promise you that much. It's only for understanding now or then, not later.
Alright. I trust you.
Alright. I'm gonna go up to the building now, so thank you for the advice. That was really helpful.
Of course.
Cognition. Of course. Why didn't I think of that as a different way to say the same thing?
You two meet up and talk about it afterwards.
We'll have to talk later, yeah. Sorry, anyway.
Good morning. I have two projects mainly that I was looking into. One is an old medical project I was tentatively calling Project Lazarus, which was intended to find a way to stop, or at least maybe not revert, but at least stop the petrification process from fully taking hold. It is a very early planning stages type of event. I initially started it when, of course, we lost General Lazarus, but after we lost Professor Reginald, I tried to look a little bit more to it in earnest, but I haven't been able to get very far with it yet. Though more recently, I have been looking into the Broken Realms. For those that are familiar with those, specifically I've been looking into Ingress. So I've been able to uncover some information about that. I don't have a practical project going on with it, but I've just been starting my early research into that. So for those that are curious or want to learn a little bit more about the Broken Realms, really specifically there.
Have I missed too much?
I don't currently have any projects.
I will, however, say Mira has been very instrumental with helping us decipher ancient languages. If any of you have anything that needs to be done on that front.
Felix, I was working on researching into the gods and their lasting impact on the world. Especially because there's a few physical pieces of evidence that's worth looking into.
I'm Bliss. I currently have a few projects. One, Project Toxin. I am attempting to make a poison and/or substance that would be effective against magic beasts. Project Locate. I am attempting to use architecture and geographical maps from current era and pre-Calamity to locate a rumored vault that my family has somewhere in the wasteland from pre-Calamity. And then finally, I study runes and their practical applications in my free time. And if anybody needs help with reading or written research in general, I, due to my core, have an innate ability to get through material like that quickly. So just overall research, I can be very effective in assisting with.
Name's Stitch. Medical, chemical, alchemical researcher. Don't have any current projects here, but for sake of presenting it to the room, I on my own time have researched and found and created a reversal for the Warden Maker drug should it come up again. It acts almost like Narcan, just instantly knocks it out of someone's system.
I am Dr. Leonie Linares. I am interested in much of what was spoken by Leon regarding runic applications to Magisteel for the medical use to be utilized by non-court individuals, hopefully for purpose of medical interventions.
Yeah, for mass manufacturing, I only intend to use regular metals unless we can find some way to mass produce Magisteel. But,
regardless, you two are thinking along the same lines. This is for you to understand who's working similarly to you each other.
Share territory.
Common ground.
Yes?
I did have
Hold on.
another research project I forgot to bring up. I had started preliminary work on it prior to Argus, but after all the events, I did not have time to go back to it. It relates possibly to what Fyodor is working on. I was attempting to see if I could inscribe and encode runes directly onto my chassis. I figured I should bring that up now that I remembered about it.
There have been talk about multiple runic studies around here, so anyone interested in doing any of that, here you go. Continuing on.
Lunali, most of my research has been also runic applications, but in the form of the creation of spell gems using elemental quartz as a means to record and store spells for use by other people besides the original caster that also became permanent forms of small foci through more pure forms of quartz and techniques to applying the runes onto them to be more permanent. That's all, really.
I'm Isaac, but at this time I have nothing in the chamber, so I will pass. Either way, most of my efforts would be in expeditions anyway, probably gathering materials for all of you.
Bijou!
Pass.
Bijou? I don't have anything currently that I'm working on. I might be working on something regarding what we were just out for. I'm a Metabeast researcher.
Name's Drew Ecker. Project name Soul Injector. We have a soil injector that has been made with a superior water quartz that is able to bring mana to crops, and we have a special plant that we are able to keep alive due to it, and it has strong medicinal properties for. And I believe it also assists with the project brewing as well.
Dusk, did you have anything you wanted to contribute, or are you just here to listen?
I and several others in here no doubt have mentioned we are researching what we are now calling the Cynosure, the strange item we...
They were at the end.
Yeah, we're at the end. We haven't talked about it yet. It's
I'll
okay.
let you two go
We
over
can
that.
talk about it.
That's fine.
Oh, wait.
Go ahead.
The other research that I've been working on was just like them, doing religious research, looking into ancient histories, rituals, and other affirmatives, and seeing if they can still activate, just like we were able to recreate during the Festival of Luna. I also plan to put forward of just, I guess, clean house, so we have a bunch of crap we still have to look into here and just get through that item list. Or old projects that just haven't been pushed forward because of red tape.
I am Dickory. I am one of the two leads of Project Alouette. I will need to rely extensively on a number of ongoing and previous research results in order to counter all of the conundrums, dangers, and countermeasures we will need in order to make a high-altitude airship. In the past, I assisted in relic research, as well as significant runic and translation efforts with Lunali and Mira. It is worth noting, just as a resource, we have been able to decode Ren script. I know myself and Mira are fluent. I am unsure how far along others are, but we have a data shard in the archives that has a very, very large cache of pre-Calamity knowledge. So if there are subjects that need to be delved, if Mira is amenable, we can provide search results to supplement ongoing efforts. My sister is currently, I believe, investigating a number of unique prototypical foci cells with very specific purposes that may be of use to ongoing projects. Scarlet and others have been notified as they are relevant.
Do you wish to speak about the engines there?
They are not our designs. They can do precise things that can be of use, but they are very specific overall, more tools than ongoing projects at this point. We may present it when we try to combine them in different forms.
I'm Star. My project is
cynosure, which Professor Dust was talking about for a moment. I'm sure all of you have seen it. It's in the blast room. Right now, my study is going to be why it's giving certain people visions upon touching it, why it exists, what is its purpose, and why it makes some of us feel different. I don't know. It's gonna be my study for now.
Valdris, did you have anything to add, or you were just here to listen in?
I'm just sitting in, Paz. Thank you, though.
Alright. Well...
May I add something? I'd like to state something very brief and very important. When referring to my project, please do refer to it as brewing. It is something to be kept under wraps due to its complexity and the possibility of it being used poorly.
Alchemy was abused in the past, from what I recall, as a bit of reputation. Alright. The point here today was for y'all to hear what everyone's saying, and as you can see, there are clearly parallels between some of y'all projects. I hope everyone was listening to everyone else. If you found something that you think you can work with, and is close to yours, I suggest speaking to the other person who was also talking about it. If, on the other hand, you are looking to join on something, and something sounded interesting there's your chance. In addition to all of this, I have, 3 storage rooms full of crap that can be still classified as ancient Calamity artifacts that always need something doing. And there you have it. There's a lot of things going on. Well, hold on. Give me just a second. I'll get right to you. And something we need to keep in mind is during all of this, our main objective here will be assisting you with your airship project. This is going to require not just this institute, not just this city, but multiple cities. That will be our focus, but as we have here today, there are many practical things that people are researching, some theoretical ones, even some heretical ones. Keep up your own things, but be prepared to be called upon to assist in our airship project when time is needed. Valdris!
Apologies for the interruption. I did have a project I wanted to bring up, though it may have already been brought up, as I was not here for the whole meeting. Though I would like to announce officially that the Alfred family will be providing a grant for this project. Meaning that those who wish to work on it will receive salaried pay, as well as the resources for the project will be paid for in full by the Alfred family. The project is yet to be unnamed. However, the goal of this project is to work in conjunction with the current prototype put forward by Leon, and to create a combat kit that will be accessible to any individual to be able to access magic and fight against Magic Beast without a core.
Is the council
Simon and
already
Leon, I
preparing
suspect you
regulation?
two will have to have some talks.
They are aware.
I suspect. Indeed.
To my understanding, pardon if I've got my note taking wrong, Mr. Leon, you said your project was for civilian use.
Civilian applications were the first things in mind, but the idea in general, to expand on it a bit more, is to create a sort of modular platform, an all-encompassing suit that you can, to some limits, customize and make useful in different ways. For instance, those on a caravan protecting it might want a different loadout than someone that's working on the barrier.
The general idea being using this framework to create a kit of some sort. One that we be able to enhance someone's physical strength through the use of mechanics, while also making use of our knowledge on gem and spell craft that we have to be able to impart magics that are durable and can allow the usage of them in combat. If we could do so, it would be far cheaper than cores, though likely less varied, could allow us to equip people who are not cored with some sort of defensive capabilities. Hence why my family is funding it. And as such, hopefully, I can leave it to all of you who are brighter minded in the subject, come up with a kit that is effective on the battlefield and off it.
Last two things from me. One, we got some goodies in today, which included some apparently colorless cores. If anybody wants to look into this, please stop by and let me know. I don't know what they mean. I don't know what their practical uses will be or impractical uses will be. Number two, some of y'all have signed up to work here at the Institute already. Others are still deciding. I suggest making your decisions sooner rather than later. If any of you want to commit to working at the Institute, come on by right after this and we'll talk. If you're still deciding, get your asses moving. We aren't gonna have all the years in the world left. Any last words from you?
Out of those who are present, which of you have something tangible that you are comfortable in presenting? Please stand. Very well, Mr. Leon, as your project has already been funded, I'm going to say that you're exempt from this one. You three, if I can ask you to stay a little late, we'll be discussing with you about future plans.
Yes.
I believe that will be all.
As for everyone else, Scout?
I was wondering if we might share that information we found last week about the radio here to
Go ahead.
the information if everything else is done. Okay.
Don't you back down.
So yeah, you can go ahead and sit. It shouldn't take too long. Essentially, on one of the last away missions to go and search for a caravan that went missing, and please correct me if I get any of this information wrong. There was a point where the caravan went missing, as in the all transmissions stopped. We didn't hear from them, and it seemed like it just vanished. What was recovered was a box, and in that box was pre-Calamity tech that looked ancient, but it also looked new. It was ancient tech, but it was practically new. None of it was. It looked like it was had been made. It was transmitting a signal that was blocking out all other signals. My theory was that that is why we couldn't get a hold of them. It was transmitting a signal that was essentially a repeating call that was sending out coordinates and saying that if you please forgive me if I'm correct me if I'm wrong. It was saying they could go to this these coordinates called a place called Dustborn. From what I can tell, Dustbound. Yes. And that there were specific coordinates to this place. They didn't sound. They sounded like someone from the ACC. Not someone specific, but the cadence sounded familiar to me. Do you have anything to add, Mira? Lunali?
I think you covered it quite well, though. To be specific, it's less that these are old parts that have been renewed or something, but it's newer parts that have been crafted onto older tech.
And coordinates got mapped out. The coordinates got mapped out to the closest point of interest to that area was a place called the Thunder Plains, which, when I first looked at the box, I got given a vision of a mountain being struck by lightning. So, it is likely the location of this dusk-bound place.
I want everyone to know, just in case other caravans went missing, if there are more of these boxes and transmissions aren't getting through, it might be best to start to suggest going to investigate these coordinates with a practical force.
In fact, if some of you have read the news, you may have seen that about 15 or so caravans have gone missing over this month or so. It seems that this is a reoccurring event, and if this location is luring caravans into it, there's every real possibility to be a bandit hideout or a safe haven, one or the other. I do plan to eventually set a group to go and look into these coordinates. When that expedition will take place will depend on the city's placement as well as what is going on right.
Alright. As for anything else, as I said, if you are joining the Institute full-time, please let us know as soon as possible. Otherwise, get to talking amongst yourselves. Make sure you aren't doing the same projects twice. That's it. Get out of here. It stinks.
Thank you all so much for your time.
Thank you, sir.
And if anyone would like to talk about the funded project, I'll be available. I'll just be stepping outside.
Stay around.
Okay. I might talk to you considering they want to platform some of the magic stuff on there.
Lunali, I'd like to talk to you later at some point.
Okay.
Did never tell me about
Scarlet, I came in a little bit late. What was yours about that was sensitive?
Brewing. Come here.
Okay, yeah, let me come across the other side of the table.
Even if we already sent papers in, you
Let's go over here.
Hold you to it.
Okay.
Running around today.
It's essentially the rebirth of alchemy. But we're going by classifying it as brewing as to not give others alerted. Just in case.
I see. That's fascinating. I'd be curious how that works, but if it's sensitive, I'm not sure how much that's being shared outside the current group.
Whoever's interested may know more about the producings and such.
Okay.
Yes.
I might be interested sometime just to see what that entails.
Of course.
But brewing. Okay.
And as you were
Easy enough.
meeting started telling you wanted to look at something.
Good job.
Was exactly the thing that you were saying right at the
Appreciate
end.
it.
One of the
Me and my group have worked very hard for this.
wanting to look at it a bit more before we doing a minor
Let me
look
get
over it.
through the rest of my day. You might have to wait a little bit. What exactly did you want to look at?
It was just the what we brought back. I was just going to do a basic look over, little poke here and there, nothing major.
Are you talking
Is there
about
anything
those
specific,
cores
or-
they were talking about?
Still had one of them on me.
Oh.
Here, come on up. I'm putting them away for now, just in case they get interfered by something.
I mean, I was a bit curious about that myself.
We can talk about this up there.
Yeah, they seem to be empty.
Hmm.
Sure.
Simon, it's good to see you well. Please rest, though. Don't force
How are
yourself.
you?
Yes, sir.
Busier than ever.
Done on the mission.
The one thing I wanted to really check to see if they actually still have a nucleus in it.
No, you're fine.
Might actually need your help with something during the week.
I mean, if they're colorless and they don't have any active mon in them, my guess is probably no, unless they're managed to be dormant. I don't know if a nucleus can become dormant, though.
The thing that we found it in, it was kind of a creature that looked like it got itself drained dry.
Oh.
And then something burst out of
I
it.
think Camilla needed to go to the headquarters.
Did we get everything in those boxes?
Mm.
Alright.
I already did a preliminary check and then put it away.
Well, most of them look like they're old Magibeast goods or something of that sort, yeah?
Kind of? It's, if you're not
Whatever
busy,
that
I'll
thing
talk to you
was.
about it.
Well, come on in.
Bijou has joined the party.
Sit down there with that. Let me grab something.
What are you guys discussing?
One of the weird
Things
cores.
that I never got to put away.
Oh, you know what? This might be relevant then.
Hey, about those colorless cores, if you want me to take a look at them in the mega microscope, we can.
I was going to ask you about that.
I mean, if you're here, we could always...
Something too, actually.
I may be a little
This
bit
is
though,
relevant.
because we're going to be doing some stuff back in the thing. So just give me a bit, okay?
It doesn't have to be today. We've all got crap to do, and still a little bit disorganized here, but let's chat.
Camilla's away at the moment. I could look at one real quick if you want me to.
Perhaps. Just go do your thing, and then we'll...
Okay.
There's a little bit of a
So
chat
something I want
first.
to show you too then.
That's not time sensitive.
Are you doing stuff with the Cynosure in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Be safe.
Yeah.
If there's a problem, give a shout. I'll come running. I have my core on me.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. We can do this later if we need to.
Yeah.
Oh.
You said you would be available for the first 2 to 2-ish hours, so I was gonna...
Probably. Yeah, that's why I was doing my stuff earlier.
You were going to say?
I was looking at the skin samples. No, pass out. They're in a folder and you can see them. There's notes on the side. So, I put them in the microscope, and they don't have.
Is this the one that we got?
Yeah.
Okay.
Skin samples.
Yeah, so I looked at them. So you know how, I don't know, I'm assuming we're all aware that, anything that's like living has those, whatchamacallit?
Cells?
No, yes, but they're like the mana ones that kind of like the tracks in your
Oh.
skin, like you can see them. Yeah, those don't have them.
We have to wait for Camilla, but I can be here for now.
Okay.
So these don't have them at all. Living or dead, something should have them, but these don't. Which is going to be really interesting if you want to look at that under the microscope later. Those don't have those, and the innards, which are... do you want to explain? You're the lead researcher here. Do you want to explain what we saw?
Does anybody have one?
Whenever we went out?
There's a little kind of like folder of them right there.
whenever we were going out there, we saw a very, very large corpse of a beast. Presumably not a magic beast. We don't know its origins yet. But it was assumed to be some sort of tunneler. It was larger than, I'd say, any calamity that I've seen documented.
Is this the thing that,
Yeah.
quote, looked like it was drained?
Yes, the husk. It had nothing inside of it.
That's not true.
But, well, it was hollow, also, is a better way to put it. It was a husk.
That's also not true.
So what is it?
There was the, what looks like, so, this. It's like a red, it looks like red magical ore.
Oh, sorry, I was gonna get to that. My bad.
Yeah, that's what's inside of it.
Yeah, I meant most of the body.
Do you mean
there
okay?
was portions
Do you
of
mean
it
that it's
just,
hollow in the
crystal.
fact that it doesn't have anything left by biology? Okay.
Biologically, no, it's just this.
Organic.
Okay.
I climbed up almost in it and I saw the entire, that's all that was in it.
Okay.
Red
And when
crystal.
I looked under the microscope, it looks like a magical crystal, but when I looked under the microscope, it doesn't have anything like mana-wise on it. It looks like a red rock.
Something that may or may not be related, but something that comes to mind. Do you know what the veins of mana crystals in the world are called in a different language? It's dragon's blood.
Oh, the dragon's veins.
Correct. I wonder if there's something akin to that.
It didn't look like there was anything in it. Because when I put it in the microscope, there's nothing there.
It's more me thinking of the creation of these things, how they came to exist in the first place. Of course, we'll take a look into it, but that's just somehow popped into my mind.
Right. But usually when things are dead, those tracks remain. But here there weren't any in general.
No, he didn't. He didn't say anything to us about needing to talk.
Ancient. So maybe something may have.
Also, it's not how you spell Alphen.
Just simply consumed it.
But usually when things are dead,
it could be blood.
Remain. Because they're like grooves in the skin. But there weren't any.
Okay.
Alright,
It could be.
Good.
It could be blood because my blood crystallizes as well, and it stays that way. It could have happened to whatever this is. Possibly you said it's still sitting there?
I mean, it did look like something burst out of a part of it, so maybe it died and then just all the blood just slowly crystallized inside it.
And it's somehow
What
stained.
does your blood look like under a microscope, actually? When crystallized?
Oh gosh, it's been a while.
I mean, it just...
I think it looks like water quartz.
Okay. I mean, if you want, we can probably put them side by side and check it. But this didn't have any sort of element.
Considering what happens when sometimes blood mix.
Notes-wise, not literally. Not literally.
Yeah, like, slide 1, slide 2.
Got it. Okay,
Yes.
go ahead.
Here's what we're
Sorry.
gonna do. Jonathan, you're the magic beast person here. In the next week or so, get these samples analyzed.
Pat, you're about to get.
What?
You have 2 Magic Beast specialists here.
Well, yes,
I'm the head of Magic Beast research.
Jonathan is the head of the research department. Obviously, Biju, you're going to be assisting with all of this if you want.
Anything, it would be a lot of help.
We need to get these analyzed, put under microscopes, samples taken. We can do some various tests on them as we go along. Anything that you two can think of that you would be interesting in doing this, including now, Biju, you said you had some sort of egg.
No, that was Jonathan.
That was Jonathan?
You have an egg?
2 of them. I'm a father.
I broke it
Yes. We have a shattered one as well as a fully intact one. There was nothing inside when we checked it though. I'm also when Biju did.
Let's get all of these checked through. cataloged, figured out of what they might be relating to, can go along through the rest of the week doing that. Does that sound good to you two? Good. In the meantime, some of us will take a look at these cores. I don't know if they specifically relate to... I will grab your...
They were found inside the mouth of the beast.
Was it only in the mouth?
Yeah.
There was that fell out.
Isaac shot it out, and 4 of them kind of came out in a cluster.
Were they in the teeth, or like what would be?
We'd have to ask Isaac. He's the one that saw it.
It was like
next to the tongue, under the teeth.
Can I see it?
Yeah.
I'm just
I don't
wondering.
like resting on the gums.
I'm just wondering
I don't think
if they
it's
were
gonna roll
being
very well.
eaten or
It's okay. I got it.
Yeah, best not roll cores that we don't know the properties of on a table.
Ah, you're such a stickler.
We put him in a washing machine. This is far tamer.
Yeah, well, these are.
It exploded.
This is colorless. It's like
That's
it's dull
true.
almost.
Yeah, but that also had like 15 inside going.
Tongue and tooth. Where?
It was not that many. It was only like 10.
Look at those.
Oh, okay.
I did not. I looked at the tooth. It just looks like a tooth.
I have
It
a little
needs something
force.
more, like carbon dating.
I can put these away and put them in the safe storage.
If anything, I was going to look at
Do you know
The innards are going to be needed to look into the
He said he will be a
something
little
else,
bit
not
dealing
that,
with something else.
not the microscope, because that's not really helping it. Something else would have to be looked at.
Let's take care of that.
Teeth, just like teeth. I didn't see anything like particularly interesting.
Which microscope are you using? Are you using that one?
We have a big one.
I used a yes.
That's the high-powered one that we got specifically made with a specialized crystal. Please use that one.
I worked.
High-powered one. Okay.
I worked very hard on that.
I did use it. I did use it. I did.
It should be able to see way more than a regular microscope can.
I also probably sees magical stuff better because it's magical crystal.
For next week, you two work on these samples, especially this crystal. Let's figure out if it is blood crystallized or if it's something else. In the meantime, if you want, we can work on these cores and figure out what exactly is going on with these. Lunali, Star, are you interested in any of this?
Yes.
I'll take a look at stuff under the microscope, if anything.
Cores are like crystals, and crystals are my thing. I'm very good at that.
I'm good at it.
You two
At the most.
are gonna work on these cores.
Too.
They're gonna work on that.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of bones.
Do you want the core back?
And I'll probably.
You're gonna help out both groups with your technology crap. Thank you. It's good technology crap.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like how we have. It's like how we have 3 rooms of relic crap to go through.
How dare you?
You just said it was good.
That's all valuable
It's good crap.
treasure. Except the crap. The crap is crap. The trick is finding out what's crap and what's valuable treasure.
That's the fun part.
Yes.
I'll look.
That's how we make indents in the walls.
I'll look at every piece that we have. We'll scrape a little bit off the crystal, okay? And I'll compare it to my notes of my.
How many indents in the walls have you made over your time?
For ya.
Okay.
I don't know.
The concussions.
How many times have I passed out while I've been testing my crap?
More than you can count.
More than
think
fingers
of
and
blood.
toes, I'll tell you that much.
Mine. Maybe Smothers has healing properties as well.
Oh.
So definitely look into that as well.
Well, I got my work to cut out for me to catch up.
Yeah, talk to me in 40
I almost
years.
lost
I'll
my arm.
probably be dead.
My blood
Report to my
crystallized
grave.
around the wound and healed it.
I'm gonna put these away into the secure
Maybe.
storage for now, so that they don't accidentally,
Whatever this thing was trying
react
to heal
to
itself.
something and ruin them.
But it couldn't because of how bad.
We'll pull them out throughout the week once the two are ready to do
large
things.
area as well, so it wouldn't surprise me if that's what it.
In this
Yeah.
essence of not keeping everyone sitting here for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'll also write up some papers just to send to you on some old relics that we used to look at to start actually re-looking into all of them, so that way we can start getting through all the old listings and getting stuff out of the way to see if any of them is really relevant in potentially even current subjects we're working with.
I think it might be, if it is, it might be one of the most intact corpses that we have on. So
Well, I have found dragon bones before.
Where are the coordinates of that location recorded? I know they're probably near where you need to go, but
come back
so they can be found again.
Isaac has a really good map.
No, you're good. You're good. I was talking.
Okay.
But I remember us speaking about those bones before, so I do want your help just to see if there's any similarity. It's also why I wanted this tooth, because it is very similar marrow to bones. Well, remnants of them.
Oh my god. Okay. I have a dying bird, excuse me.
This thing is huge.
Why?
Dying bird?
It's shattered, so there's a few different pieces of it.
Yeah.
Should I go help?
I just heard dying bird.
Okay.
A bunch of birds running into things. Supposedly they're like leaking from the mouth with some sort of strange substance.
Oh.
Somebody had retrieved a corpse at one.
I don't know if that's a sweet moment.
I think that's the sarcastic sweet.
One of them stepped onto a lamppost and exploded, and the other tried to run into Bailey and crashed into a wall and turned into a red smear.
Oh.
Bailey fell over about?
The current heat.
I wonder if it
I didn't think heat would make them
said they found a
explode.
substance in their mouth.
Unless there's something more to it than just...
I hope not, but it sounds like they might be consuming something. Maybe somebody's trash.
Get cold water, Big Lou.
It's the little
I
black
have a
ones.
sneaking
with either crows or
suspicion that I
ravens.
think I know who it was.
Is it the guys with the 500 cigarettes?
Oh, who else is a freak and loves messing with the town?
Ah.
Oh, he wouldn't dare do that. Would he?
When there's one problem, we blame it all on him.
Even though it doesn't look like it.
That's only if the substance leaking out is red.
His mischief has been mostly to just graffiti, though. I don't think...
Well, birds can also count as graffiti if you really want to count them that.
How?
Oh, they're living things. That's like graffiti.
Wouldn't it be better to let it heal naturally?
Okay.
We don't even do veterinarian crap in here.
I mean, some people are kind of good with animals, but also, Paz, I had a bit of a different question. It's not ready yet. I'm still trying to finish the encoding for it. I've gotten a lot of input from both Valdris and Dusk on... I have a spell I'm working on that I think would be very helpful to pretty much the Institute's function as a whole. I need to know a good starting subject to try to apply it towards.
I think so.
What's the spell?
The one I'm talking to.
For lack of a better way of explaining, trying to tap into essentially the memory of the world to gain knowledge of things that exist either now or in the past by using my visions as the medium to induce a dream about whatever I'm wanting to learn about.
It was specific.
Does that sound like a smart thing for you to be doing?
Truthfully, I don't know, but if it works, it would be probably one of the most helpful things that I could possibly do. And since it's something that's set in stone and has happened, it's not trying to look at something that doesn't exist yet.
So, context, there was someone
All right.
with a lot of dirty matter
What's your question from me?
inside of it.
What would be a good initial topic to try to utilize that we've been wanting to try to learn about, that we could have a means of trying to verify if what is gained, if it works?
Oh, that That's a whole ass esoteric question.
I know.
I feel like you get a different answer regardless of who you ask.
Yeah, but you are one of the heads, so I think your opinion is very valuable on that front.
We were able to procure some.
Wow.
On one of our expeditions, early expeditions.
My main focus would be why the calamity happened. That would be important.
Bring it back.
I feel like.
The original purpose.
But it also feels like that's a complicated subject.
Maybe one of the slightly smaller answers, and then step up from there.
You will have to speak to Stitch. Shiloh.
Any of the things from recent
Let me
matters.
ask you this. What were you thinking of?
Too strong of a medicinal.
I mean, I'm not entirely sure. There's been a number of things that have had definitive names to it attached that we know only limited amounts about, or where possibly need to look into things like the what Duskbound is, what these cores once were. Just using examples from today, but the more specific I imagine it is, the more likely it might be able to get a more obvious answer, but this is just assuming that it's not a crazy idea at all.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get a list of questions that will get written down. Go over them, and we'll see which one we want to settle on. Make sure it's specific enough, not too overwhelming. Something that has singular answers, you know? Something that can be distilled down into a yes or no. That way, if you do, my worry is that if you tap into something, you're gonna have so much information rushing into you that you won't be able to comprehend it.
Yeah. That's why I was wanting to try to figure out a good initial topic for it.
I'll think about it. You think about it. We'll come together with an answer over the next week, alright?
Okay.
Don't rush this.
I know.
It's disgusting, I love it.
Alright. Hey, look at that. We're gonna be working quite close in the next week.
Okay. Sorry. So
okay.
Excellent.
Oh.
Its life cycle.
Fun times.
Before the cell injector.
Okay.
That was
crazy.
If the cell injector is the only way for it to survive right now to complete its life cycle. However,
Alright. I'm gonna find out.
Point of contention is growing crops with the cell injector, which
Low levels
Simon!
of oxygen,
with the project brewing.
dehydration.
How are you doing?
I'm holding up.
And they're infused, and those crops are infused with venom within them as well. We have tested already the birds of a tomato.
Random meeting popped up.
Yeah, there's also a lot of excitement excitement with, I guess, whatever's outside.
Outside?
What do you mean?
Something, a bunch of birds been crashing into the ground and such, and other things, and I think some of them got brought inside for blood tests? I don't know. They've been acting weird today. I just thought they were overheated because it's so hot, but...
I was going to say, yes. Quite hot out today.
People are worried.
Camilla, do you maybe want to switch to your combat just in case too? I was told I should.
Oh, okay.
Some protective
I
wear.
wasn't told that. Yeah, sure, 1 second.
Tested the tomato
Okay.
on some birds, and we had an individual taste it as well.
Should I remain on standby in case something happens or people get hurt?
It would be useful, Lunali, if you have the time.
I do. I've gotten all of my immediate,
I let Osiris know. Let me inform Simon.
Anything to see would be him, but
All I ask is if you can, please take notes.
I will. You know, I might as well ask this to other people. If you're able to try to get knowledge on any specific subject, thing, person, even if it's just a little bit, what would that be? Like, if you could pick anything at all.
Find it?
No, what would that topic be?
Oh, if I could pick.
Yeah. What would be something you'd want to try to understand if you could just get the answer a different way?
To be fair, I wouldn't mind learning more about Primalborn. The only person that we kind of can go to is Lugan, and I don't want to do that anymore.
Primalborn.
Primalborn stuff would be nice to know, and I'm sure Sevi would like to know too.
Anything specific about it?
If heritage, maybe. There's
If you need a bit to think about, I'm gathering topics as possible.
Honestly, it's really just knowing
subject matters.
Yeah.
Possible subject matters for something of mine that I will be testing soon, which might enable that sort of question.
Kargak is going to sit in with Simon to observe with you, Lunali.
Understood.
Should we go inside the room, or do you want to do it out here?
You two may enter. I'll bring in the solution.
Oh,
and we'll seal the door.
That one too when they're done.
Get that door for me.
Got it.
I can drag over a bench if you want. Simon?
I'll be taking some notes too, but please feel free to take your own. Since you're kind of the one overseeing this, if there's a point where you feel that something is happening, let me know to go in there and intervene, and I can try to separate people as needed.
Yeah. I'm gonna push the bench in a little closer for you guys.
I probably need to stay standing in order to properly see out the glass. As I am small.
They drew it out. I'll see if I can find it. Yeah. Okay, that's good. How does it do nothing damage? Okay. I think it's just different per person. Plus, it's also in a box. Oh, never mind. It's not in a box.
I'm using gravity on it.
Ah, that makes sense.
Okay, so I gave.
I'm gonna monitor this in the meantime.
Gave them that vision before. Then. Because Hickory and Dickory said that they saw 3 points. Weird map.
Uh-oh.
Seems to be quite.
Okay, there we go.
I am so sorry, my brain just completely blanked there for a sec. You were saying?
Okay.
Last time.
For sake of stuff, because of my comments I made over the week, guys.
Tried it. They had the.
Please do not read into it too heavily.
Map thing that showed them 3 points.
Okay,
was one of the points leading to Ingress, which,
usually
based on the notes we have, has a similar description of what.
Like if you think about it,
Star
like in
would.
terms of terminology. So you
Yeah, I remember that.
touch here, okay, and I'll touch the bottom. All right.
Okay. Tell me when you're
Count
ready.
of 3. 1, 2, 3.
DM pause.
Oh shit. Close the door behind you, please.
As the two touch both ends, do they input their
probably would have, but I would say it's maybe happening a little bit from him, not fully. Camilla's not concerned, so she is. So he's like kind of iffy, but it's still doing it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not a lot from him. Okay. Oh, here, let me just. Yeah, there you go. Oh God, it makes a sound.
As you two touch the Synovian, and both input even a minuscule amount of your darkening light. Both of you begin to glow. Camilla, a wash of warmth, of belonging.
Looking at her glowing.
Stars washes over you. Star, a feeling of dread, washes over the opposite. A cold feeling of darkness, and a magic catching through a fallen shield. And the environment changes all around you. Not a vision this time, but in the material.
Oh.
How do we see this?
Yes, you all see this.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Write this down. Write this down.
Stupid cast.
If you guys can still hear me,
We do.
the constellations.
No, we see this. It's not just you.
Yep.
If you can try to jot them down.
We're working on it.
Funny part is this instrument isn't picking anything up.
Wait, those free bright points, aren't those the same ones that Hickory and Dickory were talking about?
I'm okay. Should we let go? Should we? Okay.
Dusk, this reminds me of the star map that they were talking about yesterday, Hickory and Dickory. There's those free points that stuck out.
Wait, yeah.
Yeah.
3 points. The star map that Hickory and Dickory saw. It had 3 stars.
And
I think the one to the west was Ingress.
Yeah.
yes.
So if we're
Think straight ahead was the north. North, east, west.
The locations. We're gonna let go. Ready? Okay. 3, 2,
bouncing
1.
in a very peculiar way.
It remains.
Staying there.
I'm hesitant to see what happens if the door to the room opens, because currently that's a contained space.
Do not open that door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's not have everything pour out.
Just making sure that thought has been properly noted.
There's some sort of signal, but I don't think we have anything that can properly analyze
We shouldn't interrupt the research.
Probably best
Should
just
we leave
to
the
take a
radio
section
equipment
clean
in
at the moment then, just so we have locations of everything in relation.
Well, what we saw before was like a flat. This is 3-dimensional now. Like, we have spatial relations between these points now. In more than
Well,
just.
use you as a point of reference, like size-wise.
Though it's interesting that
That one is about
constellations are popping in and out, as well as the other.
2.5 Camillas off the ground.
Same time.
And that one is a little bit less. Camilla?
Yes.
Could you stand underneath that one so I can get a frame of reference of height?
Of course.
I'm using you as height reference. Okay, so that is
Yeah,
two of you, about.
I think it's a little bit more than 2.
I didn't say
No, that one's 2. That one's 2.
Oh, that one's two. Okay, that was 2 1/4 in the back.
The far one is 2 1/4. 2
Oh,
and a half.
2 1/2, 2 1/4.
And that one's
Yeah.
about 2, and that one's just 1.
Standard unit of measurement to Camilla.
I still feel the same way, Camilla. That eye,
I'm
that
still having
dread.
the same familiar sensation, though mine not really dread, sadly.
Is there anything else happening this time?
Dusk, what do you feel?
Well, usually when we let go of it, we don't feel a certain way anymore. It's staying this time.
It's because the magic's still projecting.
Yeah.
This reading is staying extremely high on here, but whatever it is, I think it's supposed to go further.
What is it that you're measuring over there?
I don't even know.
So, north, maybe?
What do you think you're measuring?
And then east? If we're counting...
Whichever one is west is Ingress, so...
Would that be that one then?
Could one of you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
As quick as you can. Look for Dickory. She probably still has that map.
Festus. Alright.
Zoom.
Get him, Biju.
But that was a while ago.
To be...
Okay, that's fine.
Well, if they can still find him by the time this is still going.
To be clear, Lunali.
Well, it seems like whenever we did it perfectly is at home.
I'm gonna
at least
flick
at the
this up
moment.
before it breaks.
It's enough where it feels
To
like
be
we
clear,
could predict
this
something like this.
measures mana capacity, flow, energy output, so on and so forth. This thing is fluctuating like mad.
Like it's going up and down rapidly? Or just spinning?
Make sure the safety door is properly sealed.
It is.
This is unfounded, so we're kind of working in the dark.
Oh, we're working
Yeah.
on this lovely thing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I had to shut it down,
Kind
but
of
the mana
floating.
readings out from there were immense. This thing couldn't handle it anymore.
But
Getting that dread feeling again in that
based off what we're seeing here, we think this might be a three-dimensional version of kind of the star map that was drawn out last week when Hickory and Dickory touched it.
Yeah.
So this might be a more complete look at the spatial nature of
What
what
caused
was.
this reaction?
I think
I'm holding on to the thing.
they both touched. Did you guys put mana into it?
I believe I did so, yes.
Okay, then.
I don't know though.
Then touching and mana, light and dark. I'm not sure if it's specifically because it was those two or if it's the interactions.
Putting our hands on it a certain way was
So is it a conduit?
what helped.
Maybe
Perhaps.
it's some kind of focus.
Whatever it is, this isn't something that's supposed to exist.
That's
Yeah,
why I
hearing
want to
that
figure
a
out
lot.
why it
It's-
exists.
Two opposites, like a battery for polarity.
This was found in Jurgen's respite, found by him, and unlocked by light and dark mana, by you too.
In all rights, this is the kind of thing that's supposed to be so highly unstable that it should collapse before it can ever form to something.
Considering the elements that are reacting are inherently opposing.
And in between.
Yes. It's turning the two opposites into something together.
Would have been fair if perhaps they had a similar reaction to you when you touched it the first time.
Hey, yeah, look at my notepad. Did I miss any of the constellations in there? You think?
That's looking pretty complete to me.
try touching the opposite end?
At least how many have been flickering in and out. I think between us, if we overlay ours, they should have pretty complete picture.
Is this the first test right now?
The first test today.
I'm still curious to see what happens to someone unaffiliated with Light or Dark.
3, 2, 1.
As you both touch the same ends, the map of stars fades.
Oh, that is possibly very unfortunate timing if she has Dickory with her.
Oh, Dickory's here.
He said the star map is rolled up somewhere in storage. So I'll go
Well,
find it.
well,
We got some pretty good drawings of what was being displayed, right?
yes. I think like 3 different people have taken their own attempt at it.
Do that, then do that again. It opens
3 different people? Unaffiliated?
That's one thing to know.
No, like
No, like drawing what was
Oh,
appearing in
Sorry,
space.
I misunderstood.
It must
No,
be
you're
the
fine.
only way to open it is if I touch the bottom and you touch the top, so light, dark, 2 opposite sides of the spectrum.
Certainly does seem so like that, yes.
What if you touch the opposite sides?
We were just talking about that.
Should we try it or should we not?
Is Dickory here?
I couldn't find her.
We just got information about the map is rolled up somewhere in storage. Bijou has it.
That's good then.
Perfect.
Shall we try? I mean, it might not be the way we open it, so it might just
Thanks, Big Roo.
say no. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm willing.
Okay.
Alright then.
3, 2, 1. Oh.
Oh.
Pausing?
However,
Oh shit.
I can't hear him. What do you say?
Guys.
as the star map opens, but the different attempt, the opposite attempt, the 3 individuals fade into the stars. Gone.
Huh?
I don't think that was supposed to happen.
Paz, should we? Hold on. Guys? I'm not touching it, just...
Their smells remain, Bijou, but they're gone.
Where are they?
I still smell them.
They just disappeared into the stars.
Well, they disappeared somewhere.
Well, that's the best way I can describe it. Where did they...
Okay.
Where did they go?
Do we know anyone else with dark, a person with dark and a person with light?
I have light.
I would not replicate this until we know what has happened. I would find Professor Dusk.
Dusk is one of the people that's gone.
Oh dear.
He was in the room with them. But didn't they try... Didn't
No,
they...
we're leaving this where it is because if they appear back where that is, I don't want them anywhere else.
So, wait.
Seems cross-dimensional.
Did they do the thing where they touched it in the opposite sides that they were doing normally?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was whatever had to do with it, but also I don't know which way is up and down now.
That's my problem, is I don't know which sides they touched. Listen,
I don't
okay,
think
let's-
anyone
hey,
should touch it until
No, we're not.
whatever runs
We're
its
not going
course.
to.
Listen, let's clear out. Let's clear out for now.
Hmm.
Who else? Who else
Yeah.
knew
This
about
room?
this? Yes, that's what I'm going to do.
Locke knows about the Cynosure, my sister does. Other people were in the room, researchers.
I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean know about it?
Who
Know
else
its
has any
existence?
idea?
I'm pretty sure
No one.
Star
That's what this
touched
research was about.
the left side right now, and Camilla touched what's on the right
I
side.
think the best thing we can do is seal
Yeah,
off
I
the
think
room.
Touching the
and hope
sides
that
or the
Professor
top?
Dust
It was the tops,
Top and
the
bottom.
top and bottom, but that was when it was upright.
Yeah.
We're just gonna
The-
wait.
Yeah, the 2 points. It went more kind of like cone upward.
Something.
I mean,
Something? Is that what you do with your plants? Does that kill your plants?
Do you think they would have
Cannot gamble
documented
with
their
their
research
lives.
anywhere that we might be able to read?
Wait, this is the most research we've done. It's just been visions otherwise when we touched it.
Alright.
Hmm.
All right.
Fuck.
Didn't get enough information from this.
What happens when is it on right now?
No, that's just a mana reading device.
I had to turn this
What's
off.
up, Biju?
It was overloading it. It was fucking
I'm
fried.
attempting to
What happens when you turn it on now?
Turn
What-
mana, but I've never touched it without my sister, and I don't.
She has Dickory's star chart and the notes that she just took from what she saw there. She plotted out based on like the ground. Good question. How much does it?
This was overloading when it was on. What happens if I turn it on now and try to fiddle around with it?
It seems to be working still. Its dial lessened now.
But it's not picking up like the high intensity that was before when the map was on?
The high intensity meter is now lowered back to regular levels.
Well, it's normalized inside of there. Whatever is happening or happened, that reaction is gone.
Back, pulled back in, I guess.
The good news is it's not gonna go haywire right now. The bad news is I have no idea how to undo it.
She gauged based on
The problem, what we don't know, the problem that we're faced with, is even if we have a dark and a core light who can touch it, A, we don't know which size it touched, B, we also don't know if it...
Karguk actually was paying attention to that.
Paying attention. It was more the cone side was up, and I know that from what they were saying, Star was touching the top that time, and Camilla was touching the bottom.
And before the first time it was inverted.
They were also the ones that unlocked it.
And, well, but you and your sister touched it, yes?
We've touched it, but we don't. We're built to.
Dusk got
have
pulled
light
in
and
without
dark go through us.
having any direct interaction with it, though.
proximity.
Yeah,
So-
he was just
He
within
might have been doing something with his gravity core to keep a perimeter. It could have had some sort of effect.
I compared the constellations we saw to your chart, and there's some similarities.
The last thing I want to try, if
Thank you,
everything
last time we
is
looked.
not happening, is we'll get a dark and a light user. If they are willing to risk themselves. But I don't even know if it happened only because of who those two were. That's the problem.
DM pause, everyone. I will be taking us 3 off map temporarily. I have notified the other admins. They are aware. If you need an admin, just poke any one of them. Thank you.
Okay.
The thing is, the last time we found a chart, it led to a broken realm. So you may just be asking people to kill themselves if they miss wherever that was taking
It's
specific
our
people.
very, very last. Listen. We'll take a moment. Let's get our notes all in the order of what was happening and exactly what we're seeing between the similarities between these two. I'm going to trust that Dusk is with them and is going to be able to help them out. We'll leave this in here for now. I've locked those doors. Nobody's going to be able to open it without the passkey. That only I know at the moment. If they get out, we'll help them. The last thing we want is us freaking out about it, and also potentially keep this to this room for now. Don't go out there and saying, "Oh my God, Dusk is gone," because people are gonna freak the fuck out.
It's not inside a panic.
Question. Is there any sort of like sensors inside the room that like would detect if there's suddenly motion in there? That we could know if they suddenly show back up and we're not here?
If
This
three
has that
bodies of mana
capability.
with cores
I
pop
have.
up, it's
I'll
going
set
to
the
be a
alarms
huge
off
spike.
on this. It'll transmit to other places.
Okay. That's the main thing, is at least having some way to detect
Glad I got them out.
if they suddenly reappear. Since they'll need to be let out of the room.
Right there. I'm gonna get a radio that will transmit to that radio a warning signal if something moves.
Okay.
Understood.
Listen, if anybody can get them out of wherever the hell they went to, it's going to be Dusk.
Yeah.
I know.
Best case is that they're all still together, all three.
Yeah. And they're gonna come back with a crazy ass story to tell. I will let y'all know the moment I get any movement on this, yeah?
Okay.
Of course, if you want to hang out here, you're more than welcome to.
I made a commitment to speak with someone after I saw to the star chart. I should go, so as not to make it seem as though an emergency occurred.
Probably
We'll keep you
wise.
informed if anything
Please.
happens. Yeah.
Well, the only thing we can do for right now is, I guess, compile the various versions of the three-dimensional renditions of what we saw to make the most accurate one by making sure all the details are consistent.
Yeah.
I'll grab some of the geographical charts. We use Ingress as a reference. Maybe we can figure out the other 2 points, and who knows, maybe one of those points has an idea of what happened to them.
Yeah.
You all alright?
Mm-hmm. Dusk.
Out of all the things I thought would be happening today, this was the last thing on my list. Yeah, I have mine here, so I can... If I just treat this like a very complex inscription, I should be able to quickly replicate all the versions together. I just need yours and his.
These are all the geographical charts that should be around Ingress and hopefully far enough to accommodate where those other 2 points might be.
Well, if we use, if we have the original and we just kind of align those points together in such a manner, this one and this one, don't know.
Fair enough.
Thank you.
There you go. Chair for you.
Alright. Let's see. Fortunately, it looks like a lot of these are, pretty close together, so I should be able to extrapolate the right general average between it, so... Ingress there. Oh, and also...
Here for you.
make sure that we have a good sense of three-dimensional scale. That way, that way.
Especially for more than one at a time.
Paz, in a little bit I'll have, the compiled version of the average of all three of our, renditions of the star map. So we use as a reference.
Generally, devices that teleport don't actually teleport. My suspicion is that they are inside of that thing at the moment.
Like they got shrunk down and they're just inside the...
If it's a vast bit of mana, they could be...
Don't think that it's shrunk down. It's more of...
The mana that constitutes them absorbed.
A lot of those times, those things like that
Hey guys.
are almost like their own
Hey.
space.
Apologize, I missed
And they have
that.
been
I had
moved into
a
that
very
space.
long talk.
It doesn't mean that they
How'd everything go?
It means that it is a
Complicated.
space that exists somewhere else, but they got moved.
Currently
well,
drawing a rendition of the 3D star map that appeared between the three versions that we captured, so we have a singular point of record with...
Gotcha.
Size like this that they just kind of...
Look,
Exactly.
yeah. Something I wanted to mention really quick. Vultrus, if you remembered where his office was in the dorms, that top of the stairs, that one whole area. Don't know if you ever saw that, or not like his room up there. Not the roof floor, but the floor right up below that. That makes sense.
I've only ever been in the lobby.
What about it?
He's converted it into a dormitory of sorts for the researchers.
Into the thing.
So he's converted it into a workspace and a living space for all the researchers that are part of this program.
How's this look? Does this look like a good average between the three of them?
So it broke them down and
Okay.
moved them somewhere
Then
else?
can give
We can
rough
compare with some of the
estimated
structures we have to
an estimated label of at least what we believe is Ingress off this one, and this will be the new... This can be the new point of record for at least full spatial relations between those points.
Okay, so we just need to look over our star charts.
Okay.
Compare with
The
the
dream
rules.
is...
Do you know
is
where everyone
a
else is before,
vast,
where everybody else went?
unknown amount of space. You didn't have to change yourself. You didn't have to change your size. Dream is just that dream. Think of that entire thing like its own dream that they stepped into. But this is a hypothesis. I have no way of knowing.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, dreams can get very complicated.
I mean, it's better than... it's better than being broken down into whatever and moved.
So...
I do apologize. To keep a very long story short, I'm in Atlas now.
What the hell is that?
What is that?
The intelligence branch.
Of...
The core.
You're not a researcher anymore.
I suppose not. At least not directly.
Nah, that's fine. Good to know. Hey, listen, don't say a fucking word to anyone, but, Dusk, Staru, and,
Camilla.
Camilla are gone.
Related to the testing with the cynosure,
They touched it in an inappropriate way, and apparently it didn't like that very much.
don't put it like that.
Okay.
One of our
Okay.
members gone.
No.
Okay,
Hold
hold
on.
on.
They were
hold
there,
on,
and
hold on.
then they weren't.
They were doing
I will
the
say they're
test.
currently
They
missing.
touched top and bottom, made like a star chart appear that was like spinning around the room. They let go, stopped, They tried touching the other sides, and then the star chart appeared again, and they immediately disappeared.
Okay.
But yeah.
So touch top, bottom stuff. Touch top, bottom, but other
Basically,
way,
they
stuff here and
inverted
then gone.
they inverted the elements that they were representing. However, please do not talk about this outside. We're trying not to make it unknown to anyone outside that room that just happened.
Well, but there's a problem with that, see? Because remember this whole intelligence branch thing I just mentioned?
Yeah?
Carmella's on it too.
Well, we don't know if they're going to be back today or later, but until then, until we know more, if it gets out to the wrong people, we're already freaking out a little bit as it is. Imagine if it was everyone outside.
Look, okay, look.
Outside and yelling to everyone about how they're all.
No. But I would like to, at least for the love of God, bring it up to 1 or 2 people in Atlas, so that we can be aware that she's gone and they can be tracking that you guys are aware.
Hey, Osiris.
Yeah.
If they don't return by the end of today, go ahead. For now,
okay.
Let's make sure that, because if they reappear 2 seconds from now,
then it'd be pointless.
Will all be for naught.
Okay. Fair.
As long as
also,
Dusk is with them. If anybody's gonna be able to get them back, it'll be Dusk.
Dusk is in that too.
Also, you wanted to talk to me.
It was about Ingress and the information I was able to pull up, at least about the location itself.
Oh, well, I mean, I still want to hear about it. What?
The notes are on this one right here.
Okay, green one?
This green one right here.
Okay.
Bright green.
Thank you.
Okay. And it rains and fucking pours at this place, I swear to God.
Yeah. Not
Okay.
dark green, bright green.
I'll take your guys' word for it. We'll cool our heels, but that's very worrying.
Dark green.
Okay.
Anyways.
What do you know about Ingress so far? Because I don't want to repeat on information.
Broken Realm, the structures that were kind of described about it, but otherwise general location in relation to those other points of interest, don't know the rest.
Got it. Okay, then this might be a really stupid question, but just so we can make sure that it's established, do you know what a broken realm is defined as?
Yes.
Okay, so the fractured reality, normal rules don't apply. It's
Yeah.
no deal.
Magical, weird fuckery zone.
Okay, now, it's been said that going anywhere near it is asking for death.
Mm-hmm.
However, I don't know where and I don't know who, but there are records of survivors from Warden teams that have gone either in it or near it and have been able to come back. From the bit that they've been able to identify, there are unique, we'll call them magibeasts to the region. Ones that likely we don't have many proper archival records of, or if we do, they're probably very minimal. And within it, obviously, as we've seen from Star's accounts and some other information, there is a lost ruin of a city that is located within the mountains itself. It is a very mountainous region. So there is the town there. Gravity is said to change almost daily, the rules of it. So
Well, good thing they have a gravity caster in there.
Are they still in there?
Theoretically, yes. Well, we don't know where there is, but they disappeared and the cynosure dropped to the floor. The room is currently locked. Only Paz has the unlock codes for the inner blast doors.
So that's the... I'm getting a radio call. A moment.
Also, did we check the other rooms to make sure no one else was in here?
I feel like they would have been drawn in by all the shouting.
Some people on the research team about some stuff with one of the broken realms. What's going on? I did need to talk to you though. I'm glad you reached out to me.
How many lint rollers would I need?
What is it? Why is the first thing I hear when I'm walking up is lint rollers?
Because I'm shedding.
Okay.
Sorry to hear that.
Not back yet.
I feel like you would have been very insistent on letting us know if that were the case.
I will shout to that fucking.
She's so like suffering, and I think she's gotten sick because she hasn't been able to come by and get her shot. So I was wondering if I could pick up some stuff that I could get to her. Understood. Thank you so much. I'll swing by and check on that. That does sound concerning. I'll be there in a few. Are you still at the hospital? Okay. When it just doesn't fucking stop. A caravan came in with some people that had suffered from a mana storm, and oh, thank you so much.
I want you to know how much I care that I'm doing this, even though it's still really hot today.
It does mean a lot, trust me. There's just been not an emergency put out, but a caravan with some people came in that I guess suffered from a mana storm, but the conditions or the symptoms being exhibited by them are unique, apparently, or just strange. So I've been asked to go in and weigh in.
Okay.
As far as things go with Ingress, I think the next step, if we want to try to look a little bit more into it, would be to see if we can pull up any records from the survivors that made it there, and see if we can get any accounts from them. I don't know. I wasn't given any specific names or information for who, but just survivor notes for our first-hand accounts.
Ingress and stuff about. That's another good topic. Thank you. That's actually another possible topic that I could use for the thing. I will have
I just
to.
gotta go swing by the hospital and check to see what these people are what are feeling or what's going on.
Yeah. We should probably clear out of here relatively soon. If we stay here too long, people might start asking questions.
Yeah, what's up? Thank you. One fucking punch to the other one.
Actually, you know what? Because I asked a question to Star and Paz. I'll ask it to you two because you're busy. You need to go. I'm not going to keep you here for that.
I'll keep things quiet. But if nothing comes up tonight,
yeah,
one of you come knock on the door. And
you
let me
have
know, okay?
you have a timeline. We will adhere to it, respecting each other's wishes. So, long story short, I'm working on a spell. It's probably the most ambitious thing I've ever worked on, but if it works, I might be able to, I don't know the best word, divine knowledge on subjects just by thinking about what those things might be and then forcing myself to dream. And I'm wanting to know what kind of topics I should try to consider testing it on first. I've come up with a couple, especially based off today, but I want to know if there is any topic at all, but maybe smaller ones, not like grand topics that are like super extensive, that if that would be worth seeking knowledge about, but you don't know where to go. Because the source that I'm trying to look through, at least the way I'm thinking about it, is the world. Using the memories.
What you have so far?
So presently there's the trying to figure out what is Duskbound, that thing from the radio stuff that was talked about. Those colors cores, trying to identify what they might have once been and potentially what happened to them to cause them to become however they are. There's what Star brought up of wanting to know more about Primal Born origins, because the only source they can really go to right now is Lugan, and Lugan is kind of a problem at times.
Don't know who that Lugan is, but okay, I'll keep that noted.
Keep it that way. Probably best.
Got it.
They're like, the kind of person where, like talking to them is like a monkey's paw. You get what you want, but you don't know if you actually want it the way you get it. Anyways.
Oh, fuck that.
And now, potentially, understanding more about the nature of Ingress.
If you're just having to test that out, could you just try a small scale of like looking at other cities?
I mean,
just pick a city and.
I want it to be something that comes to mind that would at least be inherently helpful, but could then give us something to go try to look into that could potentially validate whatever was found, and that would confirm whether or not it is it would give us a nudge, or at least inspiration of what further we could look into. But
what about the make of a magic beast? Like a pod or a magic beast full? Because if you know the make of what they are and everything like that,
I don't know how to make that a
project.
I'm not sure I'd be able to make that a specific enough thought that it wouldn't just be a flood of things that I don't understand.
I guess the only thing that comes to mind is, at least for testing purposes, specifically subjects that can then immediately be verified, since...
Well, that's what I mean. I'm trying to look for things that we're working on.
The visions are already cryptic enough. So
well,
sounds like you're trying to force the visions to happen.
So here's the thing. Part of what I think the problem is that the ones that have happened before are things that haven't happened yet. Now, one could argue that seeing anything at all is like a whole fate thing, and then you have to believe in fate, and that you can't change it. But I'm not looking for what hasn't happened yet. I'm looking for what already has. Things that are definable. They are no longer uncertain. They have been observed by the world.
There's a project looking at a concoction to work on magic beasts, right?
The poison project, I think.
Could a topic be to look in the past of seeing if magic beasts have been poisoned in the past? It's pretty specific.
Maybe. I don't know, it's just, like I said, just rough ideas to even find out if the concept is possible and to what degree it actually works, because worst case scenario, I just knock myself out for a while and I get a lot of sleep, and maybe I'll actually feel rested, minus some mana exhaustion, but that's a different matter. I'll worry about that later, because the current thing has a bit of a failsafe worked in where if it doesn't feel like it's actually working, I'll figure out how that's actually determined. Whatever is still there just collapses into basically a very advanced sleep spell. And until it wears off, I'm just a little bit tired, so... And by a little bit, I mean I'm probably not going to be woken up, so...
Would you need to maybe have one of those battery packs for cleaning mana? So then you don't, like, run into whatever kind of mana shit. Dirty mana.
Considering that I'm using my core for this, cores don't produce dirty mana.
Okay. I wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah. No. Since these are pure, and they're pure element, with no imperfections in them, it doesn't produce dirty mana. From my understanding of what's been found so far, dirty mana is caused by imperfections or elemental imbalance in the source of magic. So if it's something that isn't purely one element, because they've made some design foci recently that I believe were purely one element and did not make dirty mana in the process.
Yeah, so the main test was regular off-the-shelf foci cell, plug it into a fan, small amount of dirty mono runoff. A cell that is made specifically with like air quartz and air affiliated mana, plug it in, nothing.
So a quartz basically used for the correct usage for its element.
I wouldn't even say correct usage, but like, as long as it is all unified in one type. It's when you start, because most design foci just are made with a bunch of magical ore, and magical ore has elements to it, but they don't usually sort them by element. They just put together whatever's available. And that's usually why it probably ends up that way, is the running theory from the discoveries. But the reason why cores don't is because cores form... Quartz and cores have very close relations, because quartz is what grows around cores whenever they're found in magic ore veins. And the closer you get to the core, the purer and more potent they get. And the core is the most perfect and pure form there is. Self-regenerating and fully capable of sustaining complex magics.
We did find a really large ore vein when we were out. It was just
on
a position we couldn't get to.
On that on the expedition to over the last week.
Yeah. We just didn't have the equipment to be able to reach it.
Got it. Just want... Is it floating? It's
floating.
It's floating. Simon, can you go get Paz? It's floating. Something's happening. Oh, it's activating on its own. Okay. Yeah, no, we need Paz because he's the only one who can open the door.
Keep in there. Yep.
Okay, well, we can stay here and talk to him for the glass. I don't panic if this is what I hope it is. Guys? That's you, right?
Camilla? Dusk?
Something turned you back on?
I'm hoping that's a reaction from whatever they're doing wherever they are. Guys! Guys, are you okay? We would come in and help get you out, but the doors are currently sealed and we need Paz to open them.
They're back.
Yeah, we need...
They're back.
We need Paz.
Can I have the door code? They're back.
Koya, you could just call him?
I don't have that radio.
Thank you.
Okay. Get out.
Can I open it?
Yep. Press the button.
Move.
Alright.
I think we're done for today.
Okay. Are you guys alright?
Yeah, just... We went somewhere.
Are you hurt?
I feel like vomiting. I'm pretty sure they probably feel like vomiting. Yeah.
We'll explain everything, but
So
I want to get out of this room.
Yeah.
I'm getting out of this room.
I want to get out.
Please.
Come on, let's go.
Please.
We went somewhere. It took us somewhere.
We're not doing opposite side ever again.
So,
No, never again.
just so you know what it looked like on the outside, the stars got pulled back into it, and as it happened, all 3 of you just vanished, and then it dropped to the ground. We didn't know what happened.
So we were transported. Our bodies did not remain.
Yeah, no, the room was empty except for the cynosure.
I could still smell you though, but it didn't smell big. I don't know. Would you like us to try an apple?
Even the mana readings went down.
You're
It's like
cold.
we thought it had turned off or something.
Well, that's because it kind of did deactivate. That's why it fell to the ground like that. But when you guys were about to come back, it started floating in the air like your magic was holding it up, but you weren't there yet. What happened on the other side?
Star and Camilla touched opposite ends, and then all faded. We felt like we were falling. Your voices faded.
So you
The
could
steel
still
beneath our feet
hear us barely.
It eventually vanished. All I could hear was a ringing. And then we were in a place of stars. Of magic. Magic unlike Eden. It was an ocean.
Was there anything else around, or is it just an empty space?
Was it like one of those pocket realm thingies?
I guess I also thought of everywhere we looked, save for one direction, was water and stars both down and below.
Except one?
A great singularity. Pulling, warping reality into a black void. Which is where we inevitably had to go. We walked what seemed like for hours in different directions, and didn't seem like we were getting anywhere. The singularity remained where it was.
Did
So
this...
we tried the last direction. Toward it.
You don't suppose, given what the visions that Hickory and Dickory saw, that wasn't part of Ingress, was it?
Ingress is a broken realm. I've never set foot in the mountain range myself, but it's very visible from afar if you pass it.
Doesn't sound like any of the written reports that we...
This was unlike anything I've ever seen or felt. Magic was everywhere, unlike Eden, where it is dry, negative. This was the opposite. It was entering us willingly or unwillingly. We had to temper ourselves from taking in too much.
So you're overcharged right now?
You could say that.
Is there anything
Indeed,
that you...
his glow is vibrant. I don't have a toggle for it.
Is there anything that we should do to help drain that to safer levels? For any of you free?
I'm tempered enough to...
Storing away stuff downstairs.
Decrease the others, though.
I checked all around the building,
I'm not
so
sure.
looking all around down for you.
I don't know where they went off to, but they might need to.
Good job.
Yeah.
Let's find them if we can. Make sure.
I know they just want to leave the room. Okay.
I'll retrieve some glass orbs for them to put some mana in if they need it.
They're feeling better now.
From what he was describing...
I have a hypothesis for you, Dusk.
they were getting overcharged, so they need to release some mana.
Are you alright?
Yeah, we just both got sick in the sink, so we're great.
Oh.
Lovely.
He's gonna try to get some orbs for you guys to kind of release some of the mana that was entering you guys. You're all looking really overcharged. Everything's glowing a lot more between you all.
Now we know why that thing has so much mana. Is because of whatever that was.
What the fuck did you guys see?
You guys, want a snack?
I was just
we
giving
just
an apple.
kind of threw up our
voices
entire
all vanished
stomach
at the same
contents
time.
and wait a little bit.
We had a feeling of flow.
Yeah,
like the little
soft
bear.
little munches.
Most
Save for one
things that
direction.
If I may interrupt briefly, where are those orbs at? I can go get them for those two at least.
I should have a box in the lab here. Look for cardboard labeled mana orbs.
If you got
Understood.
apple sauce, that might actually be good for
I'll be right back, you two, with the orbs.
most things that have been historically known to teleport people don't.
Oh, here's one for you.
What is this?
It's a mana orb to, drain off some of the excess mana that was, being absorbed into you. Though if you do that, keep hold of that just in case that if there's anything unusual with the mana, we can try to figure out what it is. If it's not normal. Okay. And here's one for you. Can drain your mana into a mana orb to drain off some of that mana that was absorbing into you all. And then afterwards, if that's unusual, maybe we can try to figure out what kind of element that all was, if it's not light or dark.
Well,
If it remains as it was,
there was water. Maybe water, in a way.
Possibly. But regardless, we want to keep a close eye on those.
Figure out much more without knowing what's more inside. This thing nearly fried some of the best machinery we've got to detect mana fluctuations and flows and capacities and whatnot. Either that or we need some sort of other device that somebody's made.
I've given
Unless
the
you
mana
can think
orbs
of
to them.
something.
After they've drained off some of that excess mana, I'm thinking we probably keep hold of those two and see if we can determine what kind of mana that even was going into all of you. That might be a start.
Huh. You know more about this crap than I do, so I'll let you be the expert on it.
I have much to think about, yes. We know that one star in that cosmic map leads to a broken realm in Ingress, the Ingress. I'll do my research alongside Osiris and Simon.
There's
You'll probably want to let Osiris know as soon as possible that you're back, by the way.
yeah. Between all of us that were drawing renditions of it from outside, I've taken the time to combine and average all of them into a singular point of reference. That three-dimensional version of the map is in the storage.
We can possibly use that to
Here's the core, it's already full.
the other stars.
And
See if there are other broken realms or
Oh,
other notions.
I did actually compare them. They're similar but not the same. Here's Dickory's chart, and here's my
Well,
notes.
We are
if you're
also
curious.
we're working with two-dimensional versus three-dimensional, and that might account for some differences.
Mm-hmm.
I can use my observatory to fill the gap.
What should I do with this? This one's stars. Would you like it?
I'll use tonight, see what I can find. May I take this?
Yeah.
Thank you, Bishop.
I used Camilla for scale for the height, so.
I'm gonna take a walk now.
Would you like any assistance, Dusk?
If you have the time tonight, perhaps stop on by. Can assist me. More
I would.
eyes and hands, the better.
Honestly, this may have potentially honed in on what we talked about earlier, might have given me a topic to ponder for something that we can possibly get a lead to follow and verify it against.
Sounds good.
Alright,
well, I have this fresh memory.
Apparently they are
what did you
similar to
see
what
in
they
there?
had previously, but not quite the same.
The ocean of stars, to put it simply, never ending.
I can explain it to him if you'd like, so you can keep the memory fresh.
Right.
Please, thank you.
So, based on the reports, everything around them was fading away. Our voices, the room, sounded like they were falling. Every direction except for one was basically a sea of stars and water. One direction was like this big singularity, black hole-ish sort of thing. And they said they tried to walk in what felt like hours in any direction. The singularity wasn't moving at all. Only when they moved towards it did it look like it get closer, and I guess when they got to it, did they reappear in the room. But they were also, while they were there, all the mana in that space was entering them unwillingly. They were getting actively overcharged with mana the longer they were staying there. That's why they were all glowing so brightly.
Have we ever considered that mana dynamics may work a lot like thermodynamics? An area of high pressure?
Possibly,
goes into
but
an area of low pressure?
they were...
And that we as beings were quite low on mana most of the time.
This is assuming that this is normal mana, at least how we understand it, because that was a different space entirely. But Dusk has one of those, has the orb with them outputting some of their own. There'll be a second frame of reference from Camilla, and Dusk has it still in his body. He hasn't drained it out of him anywhere, as far as I can tell.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna make heads or tails of this, it'll be Dusk. Although my personal suspicion, they went inside that thing.
Yeah. Or at least...
What do you mean by inside?
Like, they basically
It's like it's on
broke down into like mana of some sort, or maybe, and just got sucked into the thing.
All of this
So what
is...
you're saying is that there's a larger space or dimension hidden away inside that thing?
Yeah.
Bigger on the inside
Rightly
than it is on the out.
speaking, that thing, to the best of our knowledge, should not be able to exist here.
Fair enough.
If it's its own contained, stable space, however, somehow poking its way into our world, if activated, could draw... And I'm talking theoretically, this is not my area of expertise, it's just me regurgitating theoretical papers that I've read. Stable spaces of high mana concentration could function as their own location. But I have no way of confirming this.
Yeah.
And we don't know.
The thing I
what
was thinking was maybe what if it isn't so much the space as it is like a gate. You know?
There's another possibility.
Hey, Paz.
Yes.
Have a good close look at this thing.
Don't take it out of the box.
Not taking it out of the box. Look close on the inside there. You can see it kind of like pushing around a bunch, but then you can also see like it looks like there's stars in there.
Yep.
If you move your head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why I have a small suspicion.
Yeah. So what if?
Look from this
when they
angle.
The
touched
best way
it
to put it is, don't focus your eyes on the object. Focus it outside
on
of
the
object.
inside? Yeah,
Oh.
because if you move your head, it's a still space
Oh.
in there with the stars moving around slightly.
Which does remind me a lot of Camilla. But then the other day, when he had come into contact with this Rue, he had those markings that appeared all over his body that had a very similar complexion. This, At first, I thought it was like some sort of sparkle, but no. The more you focus on it, the more I saw something that looked quite a bit like this.
Yes.
Do you think maybe when they touched it, it kind of like flipped around reality? So instead of them being on the outside looking in, it's then them on the inside looking out. Kind of like that gate theory you were talking about.
That's a good thought. I don't rightly know. This is so far over even my head. I suspect in history that we've known in the last about 300 years that have been 2 people that write papers about this that I know of. And they're both have been dead for quite a bit.
If it's been over 300 years, I would imagine so.
Well, in the last 300 years, I mean, since, our modern recorded history.
Within the last... My apologies. I misunderstood.
Since the Calamity, I have known of 2 papers that have written about spaces that you could get into. Not even particularly this, or in the method as this was, but theorizing that
Dimensional
highly
spaces.
concentrated mana could in fact form their own realities that you could step into. But
Well,
once again,
isn't that effectively what one of those like Ingress and other
Broken Realm.
locations,
Broken Realm.
Broken Realms, a concentration of mana of possibly opposing properties, potentially gathering and causing like black holes, wormholes, these sorts of things, where all of that extra physical force has to go
Singularities.
somewhere. I don't know. It seems plausible.
I'm not.
And we know
saying
that
it
thing
isn't.
has connections to light and dark, to diametrically opposed things, and it has connections through those star fields that they were drawing to another broken realm.
My point in this is
Seems
that
quite
we have
plausible.
0 actual relevant information. All we have is 2 papers that were written.
What
at least
I'm
100
suggesting
years
is,
ago.
what if that space inside is just another broken realm? Just
could be
More stable?
in a
Ish.
stable or self-contained somehow. I mean, if this thing has existed long before the Calamity, who knows what those people were capable of?
Weird
that's
idea,
true.
Baz, but if the question could be defined, what if the question of trying to get a lead could be related to that, since we have some ideas of at least how this functions with what we've seen so far?
I don't
Like where did Jurgen get this from? If even that could be accessed. That might give us insight.
From what I understand, there were no notes about this in particular.
What I'm looking for aren't notes.
Ah, I see what you're getting at.
If it gave us a lead that we could then verify through other means, but it would give us guiding input. That might be the best way to use something like a spell like that.
We'll want to pinpoint an exact question for it.
But I think this might be the most concrete example that we can work with right now, given that we have some baseline knowledge about it.
Time to start brainstorming a question there for yourself, Lunali.
I had to finish the runes, but fortunately, what Dusk gave me, I think, can finish the structure of the... I haven't given it quite a name yet, but...
We should have seen this thing go haywire when that was on.
The dials were spinning.
Max it out.
It's fluctuating, spinning this way, and then that way, and then this way, and then that way, and then the whole thing starts to fry.
He had to turn it off.
Well, that to me sounds like it's quite possible that the device itself does not have quite the necessary
rating
range of measurement.
And it was starting to overload it. Oh yes.
Most equipment isn't rated for pre-Calamity magic.
Space magic!
Space.
Not yet. Maybe that's a project we should work on. Try to see if we can get some technology to... No, something that can just read the kind of scale for how much magic is coming out of the thing.
Might be something we want to develop.
Maybe.
The tools used to measure the calamities.
Even
from those designs.
Even calamities are bound by limitations of Eden as it currently is.
My worry is that
fair enough.
Our calamity readers are... We know the spectrum that it can be, right? We have no idea what the spectrum of that is.
Could still be a good ground basis to try a calamity reader on it.
I'll be going to the observatory tonight to help Dusk with his initial investigations, so if anything comes up, I'll pass them along on his behalf.
Nice. Good.
Project Limit Break. How's that?
I like it!
Who might this be?
Oh, hello, I saw you I saw you around yesterday, or not yesterday, but like a week ago, but I never said hi.
Yes, sorry, pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Eris Anderson. I suppose I should introduce
Anderson.
myself as a warden, as well as
Where have I heard that listening?
Judith is my uncle, and Frankie is my cousin.
Oh, okay.
You'll be joining us here at the Institute as both medical and magic-based researcher.
Cool.
Ah. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Mira. Surname?
I'm Lunali. Noctae. Yes, surname.
Pleasure to meet you both.
I'll be polite and reintroduce as Karguk, though we introduced
I know who you are, Karguk. Pleasure to see you again.
Oh, hi, Karguk. Nice to meet you. I'm Lunali.
Hi, pleasure to meet you, Lunali. I'm Karguk.
Everything been alright?
Everyone's back and relatively unharmed.
Oh, thank goodness.
Long day.
Minor escapade of getting bloated with mana.
Only a quick upcheck in the sense.
Of unknown nature.
You said, you are Lunali, yes?
Yes.
You might get called upon soon by Judas and the rest of the staff at the hospital. We have a very strange case happening right now.
Oh, is this the caravan with the people at the Mana Storm?
Yep.
We're looking to do a cleansing ritual. They may need your expertise.
Well, I don't have any cleansing magics directly, but I can probably figure something out. I've done harder.
You can help in any way.
Spell
It's
you'd worked
very...
on, the one that boosts efficiency and effectiveness.
You're so right.
That might help quite a bit more.
Time to get really tired.
Time to get efficient.
Well,
spell that he was working on for some time was wearing him out.
That
It could
efficiency,
probably use your help.
that efficiency boost has to come from somebody, so the more people I'm helping, I'm gonna get very tired. Yeah.
Sorry,
No,
I came up to check to see if everything was resolved.
I've been in the building almost all day. I should probably leave it, especially if they're going to be calling for me. Yes.
Drink a lot of coffee to keep your energy up.
That doesn't do anything for me. I'm genuinely kidding. I'm not kidding. It really does. Like, I drink it, and if anything, I get more tired. Anything I've ever tried, aside from when they, like, put almost an unhealthy amount of sleeping medication to me, and then I slept for, a day and a half without being able to be woken up. So, we shouldn't do that.
Oh, right, I need to pick up my notepad.
My finger won't point. Okay. I'm going. I thought she was going to be following me.
They are. I am sure. They seem to be preoccupied with seeing whether or not Kargak needs to be cooled down.
Oh, that's what. Oh, the spritz. Oh, the spritz. I remember she offered me the spritz for cooling down, but I'm in air conditioning, so it's okay. She has a water core.
I'm a walking air conditioner, so I
Yeah.
haven't noticed the heat as much as others.
Yeah.
I suppose it's warm.
It has been quite warm the past few days.
Yeah.
Well, the water is working right off all of my spells, which is quite annoying, but at the very least it means it's cooling. Proper, at least.
So, what kind of magic studies do you do?
Oh,
well, for the last year I've been working
Hello.
in Runeworld with the head of the magic
I see
beast
she found you
department.
first.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, is this about the thing at the hospital?
Yes.
Judas? No. Paz was up there, though.
I don't know where Judas is. I guess this is my official summons.
Judas is
I'm
officiating
glad I gave you a
or assisting
warning.
with something.
Well,
Some kind of magical
I'm
related
gonna
thing
just
that's going on. I don't know
think
exactly
really
what.
hard.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm not sure where, but I thought I heard him.
You.
I'll leave him to that then.
I do that all the time.
There's a juice stand, cold juice stand that's down by the plaza. I got you a big watermelon drink. The cold drink. But yes, Lunali, if you remember roughly who was involved, I was thinking maybe Decree early on could also be people that you consider bringing in as they're interested in that metric as well.
And
But that's
involved in the cleansing stuff? I don't
They had
remember.
an interest in dirty mana sickness, and Decree, I believe, was one of the people that pushed
Yeah.
forward with how to stop it from being produced at all.
I don't know off the top of my head. Mostly what I'm probably contributing is boosting everybody else and that stuff with my own stuff, and it's probably because I haven't cast all day. I can put my all into this.
It doesn't have to be now, but like if I don't know if you remembered the people who were there for it before, because I wasn't there for it, but if you think this could be something that you guys would be able to get done.
I mean, I was going to head towards the hospital now because they were asking for me. Well,
I mean, you can follow whatever schedules Osiris has. And I ran into you.
I think so.
Good luck on my part.
Yes, I think.
Is the thing upstairs resolved? Tim?
Yes.
Yes.
It was?
Yes, it's resolved.
Everybody's here.
I told Dust to come find you as soon as it gets a chance, but it might be
you
a
did.
little bit.
Thank you. Thank you.
He's making sure his memory is still fresh to Jot down notes.
Statement over.
We passed
I'm
on
being
Falcon's
informed
sick.
it's not working, which makes me very sad.
Ah, come on, let's go.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's what you were doing. Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah, it's just not working now, and now I'm very sad.
That's crazy.
I believe. I bet I know exactly why it's not working.
Did it earlier.
I'm going to commit a sin and open
Oh,
Unity
okay.
for a third time today.
5-minute fix.
What? 5-minute adventure. In and out.
In and out real quick.
But I think I'm officially tapped out for today.
Oh. That was just her flying across.
Oh, that was Eris. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, she did say she had a wind core, so makes sense.
The amount of times people use their cores in the middle of the street when they're not supposed to really is
Well,
surprising.
I mean, so when we were in Argus, and I think also here, there are people that like went to get like flying licenses in the cities. That's
Is that them using their core though, or is that?
I mean,
I thought that was for Hickory and Dickory's like equipment.
yeah, but their the way that they're flying on their staff is with their core still, I'm pretty sure.
I suppose so.
Still doesn't help when some people kind of like teleport out and back in or whatever using dark cores or whatever.
I died in the chicken coop.
I'm sure there's no more crows to chase you. There's no possible way that any crows could come after you, like right at this very second.
Caw, caw.
Try not to fly around and scaring everyone.
I won't be scared that easily.
You're gonna be known as
Caw.
You're gonna be known as the Witch of Rhino.
I have my license, Chaz. I have a certification right here.
Yes. I'm sure.
Do you want to fly? I can take you up.
Oh, not in the least
You want
bit.
to? Do you want to go in the air? I'm sure you would love it. You can touch the ceiling.
I think
Why
I can let me translate. I'm too old for this shit.
I am too old for this shit.
He wouldn't have to do anything. I would just lift him up and we
So-
could just go up in the sky.
So you're saying he's too old for uppies?
It sounds like it.
Yes.
You guys seen Ader?
Inside the
In the
institute.
research area. They'll be coming out shortly.
Okay.
Hmm.
Flying around and I was like, who the hell is that?
Oh hey.
Ice cold
Fresh juice.
Just a credit a cup. Just be careful. Don't land on anyone.
Ice cold juice. Oh, hello.
Probably start heading.
Please.
I got orangeade, lemonade, watermelon, strawberry, and fruit punch.
Melon.
Calling that virgin jungle juice.
Melon.
Watermelon, understood. You know, only for you, buddy.
Okay.
One credit. Big gulp-sized cup.
This is the greatest credit I've ever spent in my life.
Also, someone actually had me mix everything all together, so that would technically be the jungle juice.
Joyous day.
Fair enough.
This is also Dr. Shrubbin's,
Running through
study
people
skip.
while flying?
No, I've only done it a little bit.
Welcome back. Is there going to be another market, or have you just shown up for fun?
Not yet. I was hired by a group of intrepid individuals to be the MC for their convention.
Oh.
Oh.
The Aderlin fan club. I see.
Indeed, they
Are the Lynette's back?
Fan club?
The linnets are indeed back in town, my friend.
Joyous day.
Oh dear.
Headed this year
Sonnet's
by
gone to go tell Ader.
none other.
Oh, that's what he wanted to know.
And what is the Warden General's perspective on this endeavor?
He ran away from them last time.
What I wish to find out.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he was being chased all over town. They were, like, screaming a lot, but, like, in, like, the excited way, like, ah!
Before, you do not recall. Though, he was simply perusing the night market at the time.
Oh! I'll admit my memory unit isn't quite what it used to be.
I'm sure.
Hi again.
Hello again, little one. How have you been enjoying your gifts?
It's very good. I enjoy it a lot.
Excellent. I'm glad to hear that you all enjoy what you have been given.
Like you're still suffering, you're still in a bit of a pinch. So
Now,
you might have something
you'll excuse me though, I do have my job to do.
Yes, yes.
Strange curiosity in seeing this thing.
I probably won't use it before it expires.
I'll admit the squelchy stuff.
Cold juice.
Oh, we don't have to read this stuff, but you can come meet them.
Where are they?
At the bakery, I think.
Okay.
Not anything I haven't heard before on caravans, but still, I wouldn't go out my way looking for it. However,
It's all organics talk about sometimes.
I need to go find him. I'll be back.
Who are you looking for?
Ader.
He's in the institute. Sonnet's looking for him.
Oh, she knows? Does Sonnet know?
Yes.
Good.
I heard there was material.
Yes, in fact, one of our members drew this comic book.
Dude, yeah, I drew that comic. Yeah. It's my
Talking about thousands of CC.
What was it again? I've already forgotten.
It is the charter ship between
the charter ship
and Ader Lynn.
No, I kind of just like
I kind of wanted to do Shardwin, but Charter sounds
How
funny.
appropriate is this?
Very inappropriate.
It is very appropriate.
This is out of character
for
question.
a fan con.
It's a fan comic.
What you got?
See how wholesome it is.
A very inappropriate comic about Sharvik and Ader. I didn't know that two men could hold each other like
Yeah,
this.
and see, like, look how the words pop out. I got a little creative with that. When he's talking.
Yeah, you took a lot of very creative choices
I
from that.
especially liked the illustration on the splash panel on page 8.
Oh, I'm on page.
Yeah? Isn't it cool?
I didn't know the.
I think I might sell copies in the future.
I didn't know he was that flexible.
Your art's wonderful. I think it would sell wonders.
It's my creative freedom.
Her art's good, but her storytelling could use a little bit of work, I think.
Wow.
If it has Ader in it, I think it's fine. I think she did great.
I think there could be a bit more. Thanks. It's not bad. You think I should make copies and sell this?
True. It's gotten better. I will say.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get him to sign this one first, and it'll be great.
Yeah, you should definitely do that. That would be so great.
There's He's at the main fountain. He's at the main fountain, but he's about to be warned out here.
Oh no.
I don't know what that means. Hello.
I've seen things that I don't know if I should have seen.
Everything's about to go to shit.
I apologize here to go through that. And that I wasn't here sooner.
I didn't.
Look at it.
I didn't know that two men could hold each other like that.
You looked at it!
Oh, you saw those.
You saw the comic! The ship comic! Oh, I'm so sorry.
Always say no.
It pops off the page. They
It-
did it like store color.
Oh,
There's
oh,
the
it,
3D one that has all
oh,
yeah.
it pops off the page, and I didn't know he was that flexible.
What's wrong?
Oh no!
I
am so sorry. You had to go through that.
I have vivid dreams that I cannot control. I'm gonna suffer tonight. I don't think I can unsee
I'm
this.
so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Pray for me.
I am deeply, greatly. Oh no, he's here.
Oh my god, guys.
Oh.
Please give to me your attention as I bring to us our star of the night.
Oh no, this man's gonna die.
Yeah, she got him.
Oh
The
no.
man's gonna go to. That man's been screaming and crying at just the idea.
For he has words that he wished to say to you all. Please, if you would, sir. A few words.
He looks so dead inside.
He fainted. He fainted.
Look at my comic.
Hey.
I've seen things.
You've seen? Oh no. What did you see?
I didn't know two men could hold each other that way.
No. Did you see the comic?
I saw the splash page. Page 8. Splash page. Page 8.
Yeah, I got to 7, and then she said there was a really detailed, and I kind of just slowly looked at the page.
Yeah, you know, the others were saying I should
To speak with the illustrious in the room, please. The line.
Oh. I just need to hear this.
I know very well. I seem quite a lot to do this. He is my favorite. Look at him.
close to him. That's what they're saying.
Now,
I don't understand the risk of putting accurate information.
He's just a fantastic guy.
I don't have anything to tell him.
The Aider.
I have a cookie. Napkin. I heard there were cookies. Yeah, we have cookies on the table there if you want.
He likes people being really, really close to him.
Mr. Bearman. I heard that too. That guy.
My sister? Yeah, I know, you told me the same thing.
Yeah, I know.
You should go talk to him, bro. You should
I dread when I'm going to go to sleep. I do not think I have. Is it possible to not sleep?
No. Stay awake as long as you can. For your case, no. Either stay awake as long as you can, or start thinking about something very fast, so then you think about something else.
Or ask God for something else to go through your mind.
Multiple nights to
They're really good cookies.
I'm sorry you witnessed things. Probably Luna. You okay?
I do not know if I will mentally recover. That is my Warden General that I have witnessed in a new light.
With a military warden.
Yeah, especially with a military warden. I didn't flip enough pages, but they had their shirts off.
Yeah, around where I stopped.
I just went, yeah, I'm sure someone will buy this. Bye.
And there was
Bye.
reaching for a zipper.
Buttons are being undone.
Yes. I think that's a good point to stop, if any.
I hope you are well, Bliss.
Oh, hey, you were right about the bone who messed with the birds, by the way.
Yeah, I called it.
Oh yeah, because they were all attacking him. There was a flock of them that Cutter. There was about 15 birds.
Whatever you do, do not read the comic book. You will not be able to unsee what has been seen.
You don't know? It's Cutter.
Comic book?
Anyway.
The Aderlin fan club has a comic.
Oh. Yes, no, I have no intention of...
Ader and Sharvik, I did not think to ask what the contents were before opening it.
Oh yes, I have no plans to read anything along those lines, so...
Good. Keep yourself innocent and pure, please. I am ruined. I do not have the ability to unsee what I have seen.
It's rather unfortunate.
You know what? Just think about your gem crafting. And how pretty the gems that you make are. Just think about those. Tiny gems.
Yeah. I'll try the gems.
And
I'm sure we can move the beds around too.
No.
Maybe you could work on a new design.
Maybe.
A lot cheaper than...
I can...
Would you like a gem to work on? I can get you one.
I have some.
I have one in my room.
I was supposed to talk to Fiona as well, but...
Also, I feel really weird interrupting Osiris and Mira's dates.
They were having a date?
To go to... They've had a few.
Whoa.
Our apartment.
What?
Yeah.
A date?
You're not interrupting someone's date if they're having it in your house?
They took into their room?
They're dating?
It happened in my apartment, so I don't care. I don't care whose secrets I'm spilling. Mira and Osiris were on a date in our apartment, and it was gross, and I had to leave.
I think it is weird that you did that in your house without telling you.
It's like a dinner date.
A dinner date?
I see.
Good evening, Reinhold.
Thank you
This is
for
your
letting me
10-minute
know.
warning before the shield goes down for the night. Hope everyone's been having a good one. Again, 10-minute warning.
That is the second relationship comment I've heard today.
I just need confirmation that I thought I heard what I heard correctly.
Yeah, the other thing I heard was apparently Locke was asking people what making out is.
Yeah, I'm not gonna dig into that one. Anyways, good night.
Have a good night, Lunali. I'll see you in the morning.
Drop stuff off here and then I'll go meet with Dusk.